Damnation, fill the world with plague, forces devastation, tyranny from above. Yeah! Hello and welcome to the Bad Game Hall of Fame. Hello, Charkie. Hello, Johnny.
Hey, Cass.
Hello.
Finally got to shout out a Morbid Angel song in the intro to one of these. Welcome to the Bad Game Hall of Fame. Welcome to Damnation, Episode 3. This is the show in which we play Damnation for the third time, even. The final time? Who's to say? This game drags. Now, I'm still compelled to play it. I'm still interested in playing it. It's overlong, to be sure. It's very much overwrought, but there's just something about it. There is something that's like, I need to know where it goes. I need to know if it has any tricks up the sleeve, or if we're well and truly out of steam in the tank for this steampunk adventure. How are you two feeling on this fine Thursday?
Oh, I slept in all day, so it is how it is.
Pretty good. It rained. It's been really hot and then it rained today. So finally, I got a British summer I was used to from my youth back.
Oh, I will say that reminds me that we got a new thermostat in the house because the AC has been breaking constantly. So plus side, it works now and it can get real cold. Downside, it doesn't have a dehumidifier. I live in New Orleans.
Yeah, why that? Yeah, it seems like that would be more important than even like the air conditioning would be the dehumidifier in my mind. I would rather have it be dry and hot than like lukewarm and muggy.
So I need to get a personal dehumidifier. Folks, check out the Patreon.
Now more than ever, yes. I've been going through it too financially, but that's a whole other conversation. Speaking of conversations, usually I don't do the show notes right here at the top, but you know, it's episode 3 of an ongoing playthrough. If you're tuned into this, you probably care about more than just the game. You probably care enough about our personal lives and the state of the show and so forth. You're probably like a diehard fan, so I can say whatever the fuck I want. So we're changing the audio levels again. Really trying to dial it in this time. I'm really sick of watching our YouTube videos. And, no, actually, I can just put a period there. I'm really sick of rewatching our VODs, like I do every time we upload one. I'm really sick of watching them and then going to other videos and having the jump in volume be so fucking extreme, because for whatever reason, I was capping it at like -6 decibels for the longest time. And now we are capping it at -1 decibel and going to adjust all the video game volumes to follow to try and have some degree of parity, of the right balance. I think we were striking the right balance. It was all just a little too low. So, folk, please spare the jokes. Let us know how the show sounds. Let us know if this is an improvement or if it's a huge, huge downgrade. If we sound blown out in any sort of way, if the game is somehow unintelligible. These are things we would like to know from the audience here, sat down to watch Damnation Episode 3. But before we get to the game, before we get to the proper volume tester, we have to get to our most proper segment, most prim and proper. It's sort of a segment that we use like to teach good table manners. I've heard that, you know, people from around the world who celebrate the show celebrate the segment, you know, like teachers at very fancy boarding schools and fancy, like, you know, private institutions that teach you, you know, like how to be like a lady or what have you. They said that they use this segment to teach, like, you know, what is haute couture as far as cuisine is concerned. I'm, of course, talking about Charkie Stream Snack.
Yeah, let's get into the stream snack. Tonight's stream snack is pagoda egg rolls, pork flavor. And our drink is Alani Nu Cherry Slush Energy. Now, if I make it serious here, so, you know, I talk about my allergies now a lot. It is maybe understandable why that is kind of dominating my mind. But I have to be careful with a bunch of different things. Cherry now being one of those things I have to look out for. I think this is related to like tree nuts and pollen and that kind of stuff. I think that is partially where the peanut is coming from. So Cherry, gotta watch out for it. This has 0% juice, so I'm cool. But now, this is making me very aware of really cagey, like, wording on food products. Because I see here, cherry slush flavored with other natural flavors. Other? What do you mean other? You didn't mention a first one. What was the first natural flavor besides others?
Love.
It's cherry. They're saying that there's no cherry whatsoever in this cherry drink, but there are other natural flavors.
You know, whenever I see food packaging that says made with love, and I look at the ingredients, I never fucking see it there. So I think all these people have been lying to me.
Love is actually xanthan gum. It's another name for it.
Oh, okay, then. My bad.
So, Cass, what are you having today?
Oh, the old iced vanilla berry from Red Bull. I might be making a switch. I think the time has come. I think I'm switching energy drink allegiances. Sorry, Monster.
Red Bull's a classic. Like, my only problem with Red Bull is that it is relatively low caffeine. And I need a lot of caffeine. Johnny, what are you having?
Yes, I've decided, in honor of the two warring factions of Damnation, the guys who are on bikes and the guys who deal drugs, I've gone for 2 drinks. I have my caramel latte, and I have a hot chocolate. And the reason I have a hot chocolate is it's to go with these Lotus Biscoff milk chocolate flavor biscuits. See, I'm British, you see, so it's a biscuit.
No.
But yeah, if you've ever had a Biscoff style biscuit, it's that with like a cream in between.
Now, I've been getting the Biscoff lately, actually, because I tried out that like viral faux cheesecake thing, which was the Greek yogurt with Biscoff cookies in it, set for like 12 hours.
Oh yeah, I can see that working. Yeah.
It works better if you put a little cream cheese in it, which is getting close to just an actual cheesecake. But it's all right. But after that, I really like Biscoff biscuits. I never had one before. They're really good. I just haven't had any of the cream-filled ones. Like, for me, like a Biscoff cookie is good for just being like just the biscuit, just something sweet and something small, and not like too much. But that does sound good.
Having tasted it, yeah, it adds a bit more texture. You know, you got the creamy soft side with the kind of harsher, because you know Biscoff can be very dry. So it's a nice combo.
Well, that sounds good. And with that, I think that'll do it for Charkie's stream snack. Yeah.
Very good. Thank you, Possum. I mean, Charky.
Don't make me go back.
Well, let's cut now to that main stage, why don't we? Pop up in front of it for our parts. And wait, no, I already said I need to scale this down because this game is widescreen. Hold on. Boop, duck back down. The little micro adjustments I do that no one will ever notice and no one ever cares about. You know, the volume is something that people care about. Me being like pedantic about 20 pixels here and there is probably a little less important, but it's important to me, damn it. Get this game a-going.
All right, so can anyone summarize the story so far?
Nope.
All right. We were continuing forward. We went to Terra Verde, and we found like kind of like the underground resistance in Mexico / New Mexico. Kind of not underground resistance, really just like a place untouched by
yeah, just
Prescott.
an uncharted like end game level.
And that's kind of it as far as I know. We blew up some artillery that was going to shell a
oh, we did
village.
Also we found out in the course of like a minute that the scientist guy has a daughter who's possibly a lesbian, and also their mother's dead.
Right.
But the daughter was working with the evil people who killed their mother, and now she has one arm and one steampunk arm.
Right, she was left for dead by other lady.
Yeah, it's about as much as I vaguely remember now you've mentioned it. could not conjure any of that until you said it out loud. So that really goes to
the way
show
it
the
was
impact the
presented
story has
shouldn't-
had.
Yeah, it shouldn't be memorable, but for some reason, because it was doled out in such a lazy way, it stuck with me. So I guess they did their job right. Oh right, yes, we got past the sewer level. That was literally 30 seconds. Ah, it's coming back to me.
I kind of like bumping into this guy.
How's he feel about it?
Ambivalent.
Neutral. Yep, ambivalent.
Oh, right.
We also
I
saw
was-
more of Confederate Ninja, aka guy I called the Ghost from Big Money Rustlers, but that's not the character I was thinking of. I was thinking of the other guy. Cass, you might know who I'm talking about. Just the guy who wears all black and doesn't say anything, and just kind of stands around for the entire movie.
I don't remember the character's name. I'm not
Yeah, me
that
neither.
deep in Juggalo lore, but
I
Hey,
don't-
where am
they
I supposed to
don't say
go?
His name though. He's only in the credits. Oh, I don't know. You came up from a sewer.
yes,
Yeah.
I recall that.
So I think anywhere you go is fine, more or less. I don't think you can accidentally backtrack unless you go down the sewer again.
Usually I'd be tracking the NPCs, right? Our companions, they'll kind of show us where to go.
Yeah.
Oh, I keep pressing the wrong button for that. I want to do my...
The only thing I can think of is go... Oh. Hello.
over there, possibly. See, we checkpointed, or the checkpoint loads after whatever flyover camera would tell us where we need to go.
Yeah. I'm pretty
Just
sure, though.
Go any given direction. If it's a
I'm gonna
wall,
say-
you can't go there. If it's a pit, you can't go there. If you can go there, you can go
Those-
there.
Those, like, chains with the weights on the bottom and then makes me think you got to platform up a bit.
To be evacuated first, then unskilled labor.
What did I tell you? Got to platform up.
So,
That's
you
down.
can't go there.
That's really not that far a drop. I really thought that'd be fine.
No, I think that is genuinely where we came from, though.
But that's where Zapata
Like that-
went. Zagato. What's his name? Something with a Z.
zucchini?
So-
Zagato, I think.
I
Yeah.
think we need to get up there. Yeah, okay, yeah, I got it. I think. Possibly.
Some people moan about it. This is the game that needs that. You press this button and the
And
camera
it
like,
just shows
vignettes,
you
and then
where
it
to
points.
fucking go.
Yeah,
Yes.
it points where to go.
I might have figured it out. If assuming this lets me do this, lets me do this. Bring the yellow paint out. Oh, I'm sorry, they wouldn't have invented that yet, you know. Paint didn't exist in this era, you know. Unless there's a steampunk alternative to it.
Yeah, what would a steampunk alternative to paint be?
Steamed
Somehow-
paint.
Somehow the Wikipedia article for this game does not include the character of Zagato, even though he is important. I will say that in terms of how far we are in the game, the plot summary is one giant paragraph, but we are in the last third of the paragraph.
Ooh, very good. I mean, must be in the last back half of the game then.
Yeah, the problem is we've gone long periods of time without
Oh!
any story happening. So
I thought I was gonna fall. I thought he didn't do the jump that I thought he was going to do, so I thought I was gonna fall and have to do the whole fucking thing.
yeah, no,
over again.
it's one of my favorite tricks this game does, where you do these like weird fall jumps that look like you botched it, and then he's fine. Because he doesn't really jump. He just does the jump animation, but it goes directly down. Like he doesn't go up and down.
It's like, you know, it came from the Unreal mod where every single one of those like jump moments was like heavily scripted, where every bit of you know, parkour was like heavily
Yeah.
like, you know, deliberately keyframed and positioned in such a way and so on and so forth. And so as we get to here, I have to wonder if it's much the same. I don't have a choice but to drop down here, but I know
Probably,
that I
yeah.
drop down.
No, you can
in this-
survive that.
Okay, thank God there's a ladder here. My worry was that I was just dropping down the wrong spot, that I was supposed to do some sort of
Yeah.
ledge jump something or other, but
While I was prepping, I was genuinely trying to think to describe what our side stands for, besides just standing against Prescott.
yeah, no,
And
they
I couldn't
not
think-
clearly defined. Not defined
I
at
was
all,
gonna say-
really.
Yeah, I was gonna say cowboy stuff, but There's a bit of that going on with the baddies. I was going to say parkour, but the ninja does parkour as well. They've not rode motorbikes yet, even though we've stolen their motorbikes, but... Like, I was really thinking about it coming up to this episode, but our early prediction that this game's conflict was not going to really be about what the actual American Civil War was about does seem to be...
Spot on, yes.
Yeah.
They've somehow managed to sidestep the issue of slavery completely, going so far as to not have a single black character in the game.
Yeah. And
By the
I'm
way,
pretty
did you know-
convinced that's going to be the case for the whole game now.
You know this game has like a backstory in terms of like the plot.
I mean, I'm not
As in-
surprised to hear that, but I'd be surprised if you told me what it was.
Please tell me it's like a fucking comic that they released or something tie-in like that.
I don't know. I'm just seeing this on Wikipedia, so it's definitely not in the game as far as I can tell. But ooh,
You can't park there, mate.
Oh,
there
There
you
you
go. The bit that sticks out to me is it's talking about the the Civil War. It says during the war, Thomas Edison and Nikola Tesla were charged with sedition. Now, Civil War, Thomas Edison would have been 15, I think, and Nikola Tesla would have been European.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I don't think he moved to America until like the 1880s.
Yeah, the more
So
more
I
I'm
guess
thinking
America's
about
like, hey,
this-
fuck that guy over there.
Yeah, the more I think about it, I don't think this game is just alternative history in terms of what if things diverged during the Civil War. No, this is just none of the history is the same. Like,
Also,
alternative history predates the Civil War even. We just don't know about it.
Also, I praised the game early on for not going Tesla bullshit, but they still managed to squeeze Tesla in, I guess.
you got it. You're contractually obligated to, past a certain point.
It's odd because when I think about alt history stuff I've seen, most common be Wolfenstein. They don't change the Nazis and just something like, oh yeah, no, they have a completely different cause.
I feel like
It
that's
just-
what Marvel did.
Okay, so I see like a gap over there, right? Do I need
Oh,
to kill every enemy here for that to... If so, I'd love to be able to
That'd be
shoot
a-
my own gun.
yeah, that'd be a tall order in these segments. Even if you're playing co-op, I can't imagine the aiming feels great.
I mean, I
You
could
just
get
get
off the
off the
bike.
bike?
I could get off the bike. Maybe this is... Maybe that's what they're saying. Maybe it's ultimately you need to get off the bike here. But I just got on. Wow. Holy shit, what a shotgun. That was in the negative, by the way, in case it wasn't obvious, in case it wasn't clear. I
It's-
do appreciate
it's
that
a
Wolves
wee-
left the gun for us here, just like perfectly.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a weird shotgun though, 'cause sometimes it does seem to work.
Only point blank.
Yeah, it's maybe not as bad, but it reminds me of the stuff I hear about the Doom 3 shotgun, where it's like if you speedrun that game, it's amazing.
And as
you play it any other way?
Her flies. You're pathetic. Men, what a waste.
Hear ye, sister.
Stupid bitch.
What a waste of what though?
Selena. Kitten darling, you've come back to me.
We have a score to settle.
Don't tell me you've
Comma
changed
there.
sides again.
Always jealous. That's the trouble with women like you.
Ah, but you've missed me, haven't you, kitten?
You put a gun to my head.
I thought you liked the attention.
It's shown here.
Now you can have all you want.
Some
the
of
drama
the direction in that cutscene.
intensifies.
some help!
I think it'd be funny if during this pan around the turret shot the camera and it just fell down.
Oh boy. I think they spelled out the entire fight for us. We should just say it's going to be one convoluted route across like the spiral fucking pillar here. So we can push a totem pole over on it.
Make stops along the way to suck your thumb and get better.
I can't help every time she calls her kitten. The internet's ruined it.
Oops.
Have you told your new friends about your work at PSI?
At least there's checkpoints there for that. Oh, for fuck's sake, grab the rope, dog.
Yeah. What's going on?
He's in that turret going like, how's he doing that?
And now I'm going to get killed by the turret because...
Drop. Oh, you're lucky. I was going to suggest dropping to
yeah, so I can respawn again, yeah.
Even though it doesn't heal your health, it at least gets you out of the fight without continuing, like resetting to checkpoint.
Oh, you're low on ammo, I think. I don't know what other guns you have. You have the shotgun, which is great.
What happened to the action music, by the way? We had it for a bit. We passed the action phase now. This is the thinking, serious, like, introspective part of the fight.
Well, this was dumb of me.
You'll be fine. I mean, you almost made it.
Despite, yeah, being the wrong way.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God, more pistols.
Hey. Yeah, they fall with it.
You know, I should probably grab this. I think we've done enough showing off with the shotgun. Ooh. That did a little more damage than I expected.
Yeah, I completely forgot that this is a third-person shooter that came out on Xbox 360 that doesn't use over-the-shoulder aiming. And that was a shock reminder.
Oh.
Whee!
Uh-oh. Yep. Good dodging. Good dodging.
We have to put her out of her misery before we can get up that ladder.
Reminds me, I have to go to the eye doctor tomorrow.
Good night.
It's the daytime, though. Oh, yeah, she's fine. No way she's dead.
Do you trust me now?
Close.
Push.
PSI's outside behind the mesa preparing for Terra Verte. If we move quickly, we can stop the attack.
When did you see them?
Just before I landed my flyer.
You landed your flyer?
Of course. Why?
Never mind. Were they on the move?
No, not when I saw them.
PSI won't risk an attack without artillery support.
You don't know that. We must leave.
What was there's something weird about that delivery. There's something weird about that
What
line.
about all
his
this
voice
delivery?
There. I swear that's like a different voice actor than usual for Rourke.
That'd be funny. Again, from what I'm seeing, he's the one who's still working in the industry a lot. Oh! Oh, they're actually building to something there.
They're building to the twist that that character, the guy, the Confederate ninja, is going to be Native American. Because in this game, if you will remember, Native Americans are all magic.
Yeah.
Wow, the resolution, the quality on this fucking Nickelodeon here is incredible.
The past, the present, future? Tell me. I will get what I want if I have to bore 1,000 holes into your brain.
Is he using a projector on his brain to see visions?
Do not disturb me.
It's urgent. The artillery atop Mesa Dorado has been destroyed by guerrilla attack.
What of Commander Selena?
Missing, sir.
Oh yes, Major.
Distressing news indeed. However, I will not be intimidated by a group of ragtag saboteurs. Carry on with the
But our
attack.
ground forces will be without artillery support.
Do not second-guess me, Major. That is all. Now that the past has been located, the future cannot be far off.
The fuck does that mean?
We're not too late.
Okay, so he's poking around in his brain to find the part of his brain that has precognition powers. He found the part that can view things to happen in the past, and he's looking for the physical part of the brain that can see into the future.
Oh yeah, the pineal gland. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Wow, that's a cool train. It doesn't have tracks on it or anything. It's just a free-form train.
Build his train of...
Well,
It's called Juggernaut. Its armor is nearly impenetrable, and those guns have the firepower of 2 divisions. It leaves for Terra Verte.
Terra Verte. We must hurry.
he's just having fun for a bit.
Why'd they
correct me
even
if I'm
dingle off the
wrong.
side?
Correct me if I'm wrong. They don't spell armor with a U in America, right?
No.
That's correct.
Okay, they're going really all history with this thing because they did in the subtitles for some reason.
I like how that's your definition of alt history. It's
I mean, it's true, isn't it? They kept
and they
U.
still call cookies biscuits in this timeline too.
Yeah.
It's really fucked. Thank God we live in a better timeline.
Also, I find that flyover funny because it's clearly flying through all the low-level detail stuff that's going to get swapped out for higher quality models when you get down there. I was like, why is the camera zooming in on this stuff? Don't do that. Well, any parkour you can walk away from.
Man, they really seem to be struggling with the pathfinding in this section, I gotta say. Maybe they built these cliff sides a little too narrow. By the way, folks, again, I hate to bring it up, but game volume good? Game volume okay? I know we haven't had any FMV cutscenes yet, which is where it gets really low because the game's just inherently shitty mixing, but is it too low compared to our voices? Please inquire in chat. A weak streak for the Bad Game Hall of Fame, says Falcon at 24 in chat. It's always impressive. I'm always amazed people tune in more than once, you know? It's
You will be able to visit your valuables whenever you wish.
I'll be there in a moment.
Water is available during all shifts. By my order,
I was listening a bit to the
must only
loudspeaker. It says something about you can visit your valuables whenever you wish.
remain calm. You are under the watchful eye of
I will say the free water at any point during your shift is funny. Because, like, I feel like by today's standards, that's not even something some companies offer.
And you can pee whenever you want.
Yeah, and he's supposed
Not
to
just
be like
in bottles.
like the ultra evil capitalist, like industrialization take it to the extreme.
And it's like, shit, he's better than Bezos. He seems more fair and equitable than...
Yeah. Besides the drugs.
I mean, that is a perk as far as I'm concerned, baby. Free drugs supplied by the company. Sign me up. Oh, right.
Yep.
I
Again,
can't
this is
move
just
the
how-
camera on. There we
This is just how ladders and structure layout works in this world. It's intentionally obtuse and inconvenient.
No sound effect necessary for that. No, it's...
It's all oiled up. Some
Yeah.
EW40.
I thought they were just going to jump out. I thought they were just going to jump off the thing. For some
I
reason...
thought your game crashed.
I thought it did too. Instead, it alt entered and changed it from full screen to windowed, but I think we're okay. I thought they were literally just flinging themselves off like, fuck this shit. But
Yeah,
there's a ladder there.
I mean, good for that, because I wouldn't have seen that ladder otherwise.
Yeah, game, this is what I wanted to do. Yeah, no, that's exactly it. You got it, yeah.
Jugglage, who I have a hunch might know the name of the character from Big Money Rustlers I was thinking of, says, "Does you climb the opposite side of the ladder?" Yeah, that's been the entire game. It's been most ladders where you get up on is the wrong side of the ladder.
But ask your question
Yeah.
to them. MFWCL, first of all. Second of all, if you know the name of the character in Big Money Rustlers, who is the guy in black who doesn't say any lines of dialogue throughout the whole fucking movie, please let us know. We should just ask that to every first-time chatter that comes in. It's been like, all right, you seem like a juggalo. Now, we're going to call on your film knowledge.
I could just go look on YouTube. The whole movie's on YouTube. They only name him during the credits.
Here, ICP were on AEW the other day, which is a great meeting of the acronyms. This is a great meeting of the abbreviations. Historic, really.
Look out. Hostiles ahead.
Well,
worst SMG in gaming, folks. Worst assault rifle, worst automatic weapon I have ever fucking used. It's got to be up there. It's legitimately has to be up there somewhere.
yeah, it's a strange game because it really feels like they want you so close in on combat, but that's very dangerous because the enemies actually
Drain your fucking health.
Yeah, they seem to have less spread than you do.
Now, Juggle Age in chat claims to not be a juggalo, but this is in fact an Elder Scrolls reference. Now, little did you know that Julian LaFay, God rest his soul, huge juggalo, father of Elder Scrolls, whoop whoop. I don't know if that counts as character assassination or not. Read our article on Sword of Sodan, folks, for the early origins of Bethesda et al. They're tied together in strange ways.
I really find the platforming in this interesting though, because in some regards, doing stuff like being able to climb ladders from either side, the fact you were hanging on the ledge there and able to move over to the ladder, there are a lot of even good,
nice touches,
like
yes,
style games like this that wouldn't have those kind of.
Had to think about landing for a second.
Yeah. That have those kind of quality of life things, but it's just like the actual setup of the layouts of things is what makes that stuff weird.
Hack Benjamin. That is that character's fucking name.
Something so fascinating about characters that only have names in credits or scripts.
Gold, silver, rare jewels, and other valuable items must be kept from the warmongering clutches of the evil Governor Zagato of Terra Verde.
Down we go.
A madman possessed by violence, murder, and a hunger for wealth and power.
They're talking shit talking our boy Zagato. I don't necessarily disagree with any of the propaganda that's coming out the loudspeaker right now about that guy. He doesn't seem cool. He doesn't seem chill. I do not vibe with him.
I assume the governor per se is supposed to be his dad, right? Because he mentioned about the mansion they have.
Yeah, no, that would parse. Ow. Well, that's rude.
The shotgun music? No.
Hey, that worked out.
That's the most effective the rocket launcher has been so far. There might be a guy with a shotgun above us. I can't say for certain, but...
Yeah, they're having fun.
3 headshots.
Well, you know, they have the steampunk armor.
You go on ahead. I'll watch our backs.
Do I want to go up here? I mean, there's going to be nothing here, right? 0% chance of...
Aha! I do feel like they've really hidden the collectibles, though. We're very rarely seeing them. And it's not... Oh, it's not like you're...
Did I fall
not being
through the
thorough.
rock? That looked like I fell through the rock there, you know? Tempt fate. I bet if I do it again... Nah, it'll work that time. Good for them.
Yeah, I think it was the right distance where it did the magnetizing thing, and it just kind of zeroes in on the ledge.
Sweet spot.
Yeah. Also, like you said, he was good at watch our backs, but he's coming with us still.
That's just the dialogue for "you're out of range," which is hilarious because you're standing right next to them.
Yep.
Oh.
I love to watch your back, sir. I hate to watch you leave, but I love to watch your back. Instant giblets.
Yay! The giblets are fun.
Wow, they have some force multiplier on them, I'll say that much. They get some distance. They're nice and slick.
I was either playing something recently or watching something recently in like a Discord call with somebody where it was a shitty first-person shooter, but like everybody's head was just not attached. Like the moment you took any shot to a head, the head was guaranteed to just fly off.
As a new American, you will be able to visit your valuables whenever you wish.
He was
Perfect
listening.
stealth.
That's just messed up.
I haven't heard this loudspeaker announcement yet. I better tune in and whoa, no!
Actually, wait, was that when we did Damnation, the mod? Was that the one where everyone's head just flew off?
I don't recall it being a particularly sensitive bit in that, but I could be wrong.
No, I've been thinking about some first-person shooter. I've been exposed to some 2000s Eurojank first-person shooters I hadn't heard of.
Such as?
The first one was Dream Killer, which is about like an kind of alternative-looking 2000s lady fighting demons with guns. And then the other one, I have to double check, so I don't remember.
Psychotoxic.
Yeah, Psychotoxic, which
Psychotoxic
is kind of
I'm familiar with. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of alty lady fighting demons with guns.
That's going to be on the show one of these days. It has a wild story behind its development, and it is a wildly uneven final product, but there may be something to it.
Yeah.
I remember that it came with a Flash minigame, like screensaver type thing.
Ooh.
I remember playing that too. That's the first thing I played when I downloaded the game, when I got my copy of it. The first thing I did before loading up the proper game was like, well, I gotta see what this Flash file is. I gotta see what this .swift container is.
That's interesting. That's something I'd think like a late 90s, early 2000s band CD would have, not a game that comes with another free game.
What I really want to do,
interesting.
Go on.
I want to play the Easy E games that came on the it was like the anniversary CD, like it was the anniversary of his death. I don't remember the name if it was. It was a compilation, and I think it had like a couple like tracks that were quote unquote finished by some of his associates. But what it has is it has two games. One of them is a Flash, like really like basically like first person shooter. The other is Easy E Hidden Switches, which is a driving game that for a while was unemulatable because of an issue where one of like the rendering things they licensed for use in it, they didn't actually license, so the license key is expired, so every time you launch the game, it launches without any textures because of how cheaply it was developed. It's a whole thing, but I would love to show those off in some capacity. I would also love to not die, but...
That Dream Killer game, I remember playing that, because I don't remember if it was like built on the engine that did Painkiller, or if it was just entirely inspired by Painkiller.
I believe it's... Yeah, I want to say, when I was looking it up, it is the Painkiller engine.
But I remember
Could be wrong,
playing
but
it because
I think it
Steam
was.
had a free weekend for it. And it's a game with a 2-hour-long single-player campaign, so I was like, okay, sure, I'll play this entire game for free. And that's the only thing I remember about it, was I played it because it was free for a weekend. But games of this era, though, that I've also been thinking about recently that I want to go back and play, but they're actually third-person. I've been thinking about wanting to play Infernal again, and I've been wanting to play Conflict and Night Ops again.
Oh, yeah.
Because I got good Game Tap memories of both of those games.
Game Cat?
Game Tap. TAP. I know Conflict Denied Ops can be like played co-op, but I specifically like it better when it's not co-op, when you're just playing it by yourself. Because the gimmick of that game is, it's like Army of Two before Army of Two, unless it came after Army of Two,
in which case it's like Army of Two after Army of Two.
But no, you got two guys, and I think they have like two different specialties. But if you're playing single player, they can split up, and you can just switch at any time between the two. And when you do, it zooms out of your guy and flies over to where the other guy is. And I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah. That's cool. It's back to an earlier thing. I don't know if my sister will remember, but I do remember there's some band CD, and I want to say it was Radiohead, but I could be wrong, that you could put it into like a, Windows 95, 98 PC. And it had some sort of kind of, not really an adventure game, but kind of like a gallery theme for the band set up like an adventure game. And I couldn't figure out, it might not be Radiohead, but like that kind of era of Brit rock pop.
Radiohead did one of those kind of things recently, like a standalone kind of museum for Kid A and Amnesia.
Hey, Johnny's sister, if you're watching, let us know what band it was, and also what the name of that character from Big Money Rustlers was.
No, Hack Benjamin. We figured that out.
Well, I want a second opinion.
Yeah.
Betrayal of one's father. There is no worse crime.
Zagato, what's on your mind?
I don't understand you. How could you betray Winslow? For PSI, Prescott, Selena?
I was a refugee. I believed I was an orphan. You wouldn't understand.
You will be surprised at what I can understand.
I thought my father had abandoned us.
You like my cinematic framing?
Does not justify treason. Prescott poisons innocent people for profit.
I didn't know.
You did not want to know.
I mean,
okay,
yeah,
glad we
come
had
on,
that talk.
lady. What do you mean you didn't know? Your girlfriend literally forced you to take the drugs.
I thought that was just bonding. I thought that was just us having a good time, being chill together. Wow, they really couldn't come up with enough dialogue to fill up that entire train ride. They really couldn't have sped up how long the train was on the rails for. Hey, you know what game sucks? Half-Life 1.
I was thinking
Half-Life 1's alright, I like it.
I was thinking of
Boring.
bits of Half-Life 1, because the bit you were at before reminded me of that, like, I forget what it's called, but where you're going along the cliff edge.
Yeah.
I was thinking of it.
Look out.
Like everyone, jizzing themselves over the opening tram sequence. And I'm just like, boring. Give me a button to skip this shit. I got it the first time in 1999.
I could never find it on my own, but I wanted an avatar in VR chat that I saw that was the entirety of the tram ride from Half-Life 1.
Ooh, that'd have been torture.
You were the tram, and anyone standing inside of you saw the entire tram ride.
Edward 21S asks, do you think the developers played Half-Life? No, they were Unreal girlies, so they didn't sully their computers with.
It's true.
Wait, hold on. I can revive you, buddy.
I was going to suggest you do that. Like, instead of actually picking him up, just do that right next to him to impress him.
Yeah, I didn't want to dirty my hands. People are talking about how they like Half-Life 1, but Half-Life 2 is pretty rough to go back to. Half-Life 2 is worse, to be sure. The Half-Life 2 does not hold up as a video game, but...
I prefer it as a video game over 1, honestly. Half-Life 1 is, technically interesting, but, the actual playing part, I don't like.
I too love killing the momentum of my game dead every 20 minutes to do bullshit physics puzzles, bad vehicle sections, and then be forced to use a single gun.
Listen,
I don't
if
say
we
I'm
didn't
right,
have Half-Life 1, we wouldn't have Sven Co-op. So
Good! Sven Co-op sucks. It's the worst.
Sven Co-op rules.
It's the worst time to kill of any video game ever conjured. Enemies who have 1,000 HP.
If you're playing Sven Co-op and you're concerned about time to kill, you're playing Sven Co-op wrong. You're going in with all the wrong expectations.
I would like to get through the game. I would like to get through whatever campaign I'm playing in a timely fashion, rather than spending 3 hours on every enemy encounter because they all have fucking 1,000 HP and 100,000 HP.
No, you play Sven Co-op because you want to run through Looney Tunes land and take on raid bosses for no good reason. That's why you play Sven Co-op.
I think because I wanted to play fucking Half-Life Decay, and someone brought that module over. Hold on.
Yeah. Oh, yep.
As I was saying, then, you get into the fun maps afterwards, and, like, they're neat, they're novel, they're cute, but ultimately, like, I just, it's fun with friends. Anything is fun with friends, right? Like, that's ultimately...
Yes. Talking about some Resident Evil 5 stuff with Uncle Derek on Blue Sky recently, and a lot of comments defending Resident Evil 5 were, well, it's fun in co-op. And I couldn't even be bothered to say, like, well, yeah, because you're playing with a friend. That's the.
Are we going that way? No, we came from that way.
I've been wanting to play Resident Evil 5 again, though, with somebody because it is fun co-op.
Yeah. I want to know you can have fun playing that game. That's not my issue.
Okay, where are our buddies at?
Do you know there's a version of Resident Evil 5 you can play with the PlayStation Move controllers? Because I do.
I'm guessing it's the PlayStation 3 version.
It's specifically the gold version for some reason.
Edward asked, do you think this game is fun to friends? Actually, this does have co-op. We never
yeah.
Hopefully,
we haven't got the opportunity to test that.
Yeah.
I feel like
I am curious about
it. Might be harder. I mean... not impossible, but I feel like there's maybe not as much screwing around as you can do in this one.
This was so hard to find this exit for some reason. This in that room, it was so like hole in the wall that I must have walked past it like 3 times.
They're enjoying their browns too much in this area, and I get it because the setting, but.
Dosed on serum.
Magic Meow says, do you want to play Resident Evil 5 together, Charkie?
I worked in his labs.
Yeah, but I have a list of people who want to play Resident Evil 5 with me, but you're the most recent person to ask, so that puts you
at the top of the list.
Recency bias.
If he gets his hands on one, we're all finished.
A seer would never help Prescott.
Prescott won't need his help. Just access to his brain. Prescott gets what he wants. Very persuasive.
Oh, I forget who said it. But credits to who said in chat. But someone in chat did point out that this game does not use red barrels for its explosive barrels. They're yellow.
That's it's all part of the Steampunk.
Used up. Yeah. I mean, I have heard development stories that developers did try to buck that trend of always using red for explosive barrels, and it just seems to be too hard coded into a typical gamer's mindset now. Plus, there's other social. Kind of color coding. Like red does tend to be used for danger and explosive symbols, whereas yellow is used as a more like guiding color. So I feel like there was I get it,
I think there was a fairly decent video from Ahoy on the history of the explosive barrel in video games.
Oh fuck! No, don't jump through the window. Wall jump. So I can grab onto it. Oh, wait, no, I see it, yep.
I thought you got, like, glass in Rourke's hair or something, and you were like, fuck. Gonna have to take my hat off.
I want to go there, or is there... Well, I know what I want to do.
Speaking of, like, dialogue, things like that, I see people talk about Borderlands now, Borderlands 3 specifically. I might be a weirdo. I'm not gonna say it was good, but I wasn't, like, bothered by... Borderlands 3's writing. Whereas Borderlands 2 writing bothers me, so I feel like that's the worst one. Even though I've played so much of 2.
You know how much I have... You two especially know how much like patience I have for a lot of things. And one example of which being like kind of cringe writing and like, kind of not funny, kind of somewhat embarrassing stuff, but I'm like, fine. Borderlands 3 is one of the only games where I had to mute the voice acting because I had enough after like an hour and a half. I was like, I cannot take any more of this shit.
I don't know what it was. Like, maybe I just zoned it out. Granted, I can't tell you much.
How did they get here?
What happened?
How did they...
Steam.
Yeah. Good answer.
Does it say door lube? Hang on.
Yes, it does.
Does it say door lube? Okay.
CCC 805.
Fair enough.
If you told me we went around in a circle, I'd believe you.
Yeah, that's...
You'd believe it, yes.
Yeah.
We already mentioned that they're reusing assets throughout this entire game, but
yeah,
man,
even the developers acknowledge their reuse of assets because they ran out of time and money. But that doesn't make it any less egregious. It just makes it, understandable. It doesn't make it good. It just makes it so like, okay, I get it. I think that was it for the combat encounter. No, I wanted to... Oh, well, I guess I can do it from here.
Yeah, I'm maybe earlier levels had it a bit more, but I am really noticing this game doesn't really have direction.
No,
like,
not
I don't
at all.
see
No.
a flow any way you would read the environment. Outside of just, oh, I can see something climbable way out of reach, but I can't see how to get to it. And then you just fumble around until you get to it. Oh, someone's having fun shooting.
Give me just a sec.
No, this game, I said I got into the headspace of the developers last episode to where, like, I kind of can see how they're stringing me along in like, some spots more than I could in, like, episode 1 or what have you. And I feel like I'm able to, like, figure stuff out. Like, I feel like there are, like, attempts made. They're just very, very, very subtle. You have to really be looking for it. Like, I can look over there and, the greenery is like super bright there, so your eye is drawn to it. The sun is beaming down on it to try and make it like that much more obvious. So you can, if you follow like the ropes, like the ones that you like do the what do you call it when you do when you slide down the rope, right?
I just call that sliding down the rope.
when you grab the handles on it and ride it.
That's not rappelling.
Zip line?
Zip line, thank you. Yeah, when you zip line down those things, like, if you're spotting those, like, it's like tracing like a wire in a game where you need to do like a puzzle where you see like what's powering this generator and you follow the wire all the way. Like, you can follow those to figure out where approximately you need to go. And, sometimes, not every time, because right now, like, our allies are behind us, I'm assuming. That or they're way ahead, but, you can use this to figure out where they are, and that from there you can sort of divine which direction you need to be headed in, ultimately know where your goal is, unless, of course, they're, like, lagging behind, in which case they're no help at all. So it's all very inconsistent, and I feel like with more time they would have probably fine-tuned this stuff to be more consistent, to be more across the board. But ultimately, what the gamers crave, what I crave, is just big ol' floating arrows, big old, like, just things pointing me in the direction of, just give me, like, a line that floats, a glowy that points me in the right direction, yellow paint this fucker up, and, like, just let's streamline this shit. Let's make it simple. Keep it simple, stupid.
I keep thinking the walls with all the handprints on it is supposed to be guidance, but I don't think it is.
No, I think that's purely aesthetic. Funnily enough. No.
Okay, so they did warp ahead.
I think it's just like a lot of really bad geometry. It's like the level design is so unnatural.
Yeah.
But aiming to be natural in such a way that is unintuitive. It's aiming for naturalism in such a way that, you're not being guided properly. It's clearly like a case where the environments were built, to accommodate gameplay, but by a team who wasn't sure what that meant. Because they don't reflect, like, real-world locales in any way, shape, or form. The spatialness of it, and, like, the way ladders work, and then the parkour works, and just, like, the logistics of the world make absolutely no sense. And yet, it's also aiming for some degree of, like,
Well, goodbye, door.
Okay, that wasn't just me.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I thought I imagined it. I didn't believe it happened.
They expected us to be looking forward. They didn't expect us to be looking backwards.
Called culling.
Oh, sounds
okay.
This is exactly how it works normally.
I know having a player be in, like, moving elevators and things like this is really hard to do.
I was about to ask if we needed to call maintenance, but no, it actually is breaking.
Very cool. I was like, what is going on here? What are they trying to accomplish?
I think you could have possibly pulled out your gun while you were going down.
That could have been a fun set piece if you know you had to move left and right a bit, maybe to avoid something, and you were shooting back, but you just
if anyone reacted, if anyone was like,
yeah.
"Uh-oh, do you feel that?"
Yeah, you needed that to like make it clear that it was something deliberate happening and not just the game breaking down. Because we saw that door just a fucking appear like spontaneously. So I'm just thinking like the game's falling apart at this point.
Yeah.
It's...
But yeah, I was gonna say it is really hard to have characters ride elevators and move in objects. You take it for granted now, but even to the games today, it is still incredibly hard. But I feel like at this point, it was a somewhat of a solved problem. It's
yeah, who
we were
figured it
talking about
out? Data
Half-Life
Design
and whatever.
Interactive. Play Habitrail
Yeah.
Hamster Ball, and you can.
But we were talking about the Half-Life games. You say what you want, but they figured it out. And just the fact they have to completely lock the characters. No movement whatsoever, because otherwise it'll fall apart. Are you going to slide down again?
If the game lets me. Epic.
The lack of animation is the best part.
Yeah. The fact it's... Okay, not to test it, because you'll have to get an enemy to kill you. But I really hope that save point is on the slide.
No, this is so cool. Players are going to want to see this one again and again.
Yeah.
Make sure you put the save right here.
Yeah, not the top of the slide, not the bottom, but like while you're sliding down. Yes.
I don't feel like dealing with this shit.
What? Whoa!
Huh? I thought he was going to slide the wrong way. I thought he was going to zip line the wrong way.
I think that was his initial idea, and now he's so confused it didn't work, he's given up.
Speaking of giving up.
Oh no, he's fine. He's having a grand old time.
He's not.
Well, yeah, he tried to slide up a rope, it didn't work. Like
he's just so embarrassed. I'll put him out of his misery.
Oh no, our buddy Sagato's down. How could this be?
Nope,
it's a minor thing, but I think I've realized the distance the sound travels is very limited in this. I don't think we heard those barrels explode at all.
That could also just be the complete lack of sound effects in this game, that sometimes shit just doesn't trigger when it's supposed to.
Maybe. But I feel like that might be a genuine thing, that this game doesn't really have, like, distant sounds.
You're probably right. You're probably correct. Edward21S asks, does anyone remember what the main character is called? Rourke!
Yeah, remember Rourke.
Well, I didn't remember Rourke.
Never forget
The only name
Rourke.
I know is Zagato.
That's the only one I couldn't remember properly.
And Prescott, I guess.
I think I only know his because I looked up the voice actors, and he's the only voice actor who's been in anything else and continues to work.
Where the fuck did that come from? No, they didn't save it.
No. And in fact, they saved you way ahead of where the save mark showed up.
Very presumptuous to think that you'd be able to walk 5 feet forward.
Alright, hang on, wait, I want to see what that guy does again. He does it every time! He tries to follow you up. Oh.
Well, it was worth trying.
Most advanced AI in the game. Oh, why do you have to move?
He used his seer powers, he knew it was coming.
Ooh. Hold on. Hold the phone. Try a little harder. I mean, that's like, not like, this is pretty close. I could land there safely. We are not that high up. Do a little higher resolution for that. Yeah.
No, you would not land down there safely.
I mean, I would. It's hard coded, so I wouldn't land down there safely. But realistically, I in real life could fall that far and still live. I'd break a leg, but I would like be alive. So if you have like that parkour gene in you, then you should be like, you know, rock solid for that. If you're the kind of guy who, on your commute to work, is jumping between ladders all day long, you can make that fucking fall.
But Daryl does point out that breaking a leg is not safely.
Yeah.
I'm saying me, Cassidy, would break a leg.
Fall.
Also, that wasn't even that bad of a fall.
I feel like y'all are, in general, underestimating what a fall is like.
Look, I used to climb on my roof.
Look, people can survive skydiving and their parachutes not deploying. You know.
Yeah, under very specific circumstances.
Yeah, being cool as fuck for
bring
one.
that up,
yeah.
In that death reset case though, I feel like the game has let you fall further than that before.
Yes. I'm saying you are underestimating the powers of video game man to fall in this game. And I'm saying that the developers are also forgetting like their own consistency, are just completely inconsistent with it.
I feel like that jump down
friends.
inside the building that you just died, I feel like you're still standing.
Someone is going to have to clip that for me.
Yeah, because I think I turned into jibs. I turned into a standing pile of jibs, and the checkpoint is all the way back here. Jesus wept.
All right. Yep, kill these guys, and then this guy's going to jump down, and...
Yeah! Just so you know, I took a clip on my end.
Oh, thank you. I love this guy. It's my favorite enemy. Oh, he's going for it again. What is he? What? Like this. I mean this in a more like if this is real. But I'm like trying to think what the AI thinks it's doing there. Like what the logic is that the game thinks it can somehow zipline up the rope.
Zagato thinks he can too.
Yeah.
I think the game is just trying to think like, I need to get to this guy. What is the straight line? What is the quickest path to this guy? I see something I can grab here. Whoops.
Fucking Doom 1993 level. Like AI, yeah.
All I'm saying is this is like 50 feet. I can see the buildings there, you know?
Oh, I'm bad at judging that stuff.
Oh, I am too, so I'm sure my 50 feet is like wildly off, but I don't know, shit. Get a rope.
Wait, you mean down?
Yeah.
When I see people...
That's not... That's like 100 feet. That's like 150 feet, maybe.
But yeah, when I see people who can eyeball distance...
That's 100% not 50. That's way more than 50 feet.
People who can like pick up a bag of something and go like, oh, I think this weighs this much.
I can do that. To me. I can do that. I can't do distance because of my being stereo blind. That's why, by the way, Johnny, you struggle with like gauging distance. Same reason I struggle with gauging distance because we don't have fucking peripheral vision or depth perception. So,
well, I have a little depth perception. I know. I like process my vision like more to the left. It's not quite stereo blindness. It's more like I really wish I knew what it was.
All I'm saying is look at this. Okay. Like, let's say like this is as tall as a person. Right? There's like this box here.
Which is about, like, not. That's much larger
than
look
at the bridge.
Actually. Yes.
I feel like this is the wrong game to do this with because I don't feel like this game does relative scale.
Like 5 people tall by my measure.
No, that is so not 5 people tall.
Hang on now. 5 what's his name? Kareem played for the LA Lakers. 5 of him.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah, Jabbar, yeah. He is a person. So, you know, 5 of him. That really tall, I forget. He's a Chinese player who played for the Rockets in like around like 2010.
Yao Ming?
I don't think that's his name, no. but I think he was like way over 7. He was really tall.
Yao Ming is tall.
Who's
basketball
that?
players, as it turns out, pretty fucking tall.
Yeah.
Turns out that gives you an advantage in the game if you're tall.
Who's that guy who was a basketball player, but now he's in movies? He was in the back rooms. Robert Bob Rowski, like that.
I haven't seen that film, so yeah, I can't say.
He plays the tall pirate monster.
Ah. Oh, it is Yao Ming. Sorry.
Wasn't it one basketball player? He won a whole bunch of rings, stopped for a while, played golf. Oh, Michael Jordan.
Yeah. I don't know why I had a different, it must be a different player's, like, name was in my head, and I was associating that. He's a boss fight in
Without artillery.
Yes, Terra Verte.
Selena dead. Prescott's gone.
Hey, we're talking
That was
here.
abrupt.
Yeah. Oh, she was just right next to us.
We killed her. I saw it.
Insane, evil-spirited, undead bitch. What are you doing? Now you have her acting crazy?
He can't face the Revenant and Selena alone.
Terra Verte needs us.
And where was Terra Verte at Arrow Tree when we needed them?
We are needed in Terra Verte.
After.
Don't make me kill you.
After I find data.
There's room for one more.
Where did he go? Where did he go? Okay.
Coward!
And if anyone would know a coward...
That was way more than a five-person draw. I was paying attention to all those shrubs and all that.
Interlude. Race!
Ooh!
Is he just going to turn to her right there going, hey, I'll race you?
Yeah, hang on, lady.
I know Selena. She'll be heading to the hills above Terra Verte for higher ground.
I know, but we got a race to do first, lady. So you know.
Yeah. Why did we have to start off of the bike? They couldn't start it with us riding, like in the previous cutscene.
Yeah, that's a technical limit, I imagine. I know you. This is something only a nerdy person like me would know, but characters will warp around in cutscenes a lot more than you think. They don't rely on necessarily characters have to always
be spatially.
Yeah. You could look up. There's people who've done like free cam stuff in Heavy Rain, for example. Like in the chase scenes, the characters aren't actually traveling a whole street worth. They kind of just keep warping them backwards to create the space. It was really egregious in that cutscene, though, where the guy's in front of the bike, pointing a gun at you, and you drive off and he's behind you. Chasing you, calling you a coward. Like, well, I get this, you know, a lot of these would have been like first-time developers working on a game of this scale, but it's just like, I'm shocked you would even make the cutscene that way.
I'm shocked that they had the military bombardment thing happening where we're getting shot at, right? Adding some, like, you know, artificial stakes to this. And then they just gave up. Then they just stopped. And now there's, like, no threat. Now it's just, like, you know, every other driving section in this goddamn game where there's no stakes attached.
I mean, I'm probably being unfair because there's a good chance that was not intended to be the final cutscene at a certain point. It was just, well, you know, we have to get this game out at some point. It's already been delayed a lot. Why was the wall ride even there? There was no pit.
They give us something to do. Some way to pass the time during this.
Can you get on this? Okay.
Oh, shit.
Okay, you can test this now. Can you get on the ceiling? Considering that tunnel was narrow enough.
Oh my god!
Oof. By the way, Johnny, I posted that clip you wanted over in the Discord.
Ah, thank you, thank you.
And now we don't even get music this time. Great. Love it. No, you cannot ride the ceiling. It stops you short of it.
Oh, just short, though.
Oh, this is checkpointed. It just doesn't seem like it because it's all the goddamn same. Because one tunnel looks the same as another. Ay, ay, ay.
It did, Chip? I guess it did.
It did. It did.
Take your word for it.
No music, no timer, no other people racing alongside us. No point including this in the video game. Oh, I take it all back. They threw 2 guys on foot that jumped in front of us.
It's strange because you can see parts that you can see their ambition, their feature creep, and when they've had to scale back. But there's been stuff we've seen where it's like, yeah, you could have scaled this back further. You could have just not left this in unfinished. Just cut it. You could have just said, yeah, they drove there off screen.
But then you'd be losing out on an entire gameplay mode, and an entire, completely unnecessary, objectively boring gameplay mode.
But now you have to solve a puzzle. Can you
This
figure
is
out
the
what
hell
to do?
that Half-Life 2 wrought.
There was a era where a lot of games started including seesaws. Remember the year of the bow?
Yeah.
Like 2013-ish.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't mind a seesaw puzzle, but this isn't even a seesaw puzzle. This is...
Need you to...
God damn it,
Need you to finish the animation on that seesaw puzzle, Bob. It's 4:58. We'll just do it.
You have to release the game at 5 o'clock. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Physics.
That's just
So
masquerading
this is running
as a
on
physics
like
puzzle.
Source 2, right?
Oh my god.
Considering this is Unreal 3, that confuses me even more. Unreal 3 could have done that legit.
That's the best thing I've seen all game. That is... I'm gonna be thinking about that all day long. I'm gonna be thinking about that at work tomorrow. It's in a cutscene. The camera cuts to it. Everyone would see it.
Yeah. Again, giving them the benefit of the doubt, all I can hope is that a lot of this stuff was just not meant to be the final. At a certain point, it's like, well, you got to put your pens down at some point.
Louise PSC says, Valve, watch out.
Yeah.
Edward says, powered by NVIDIA physics. Ooh, I can't believe I made that one.
Woo!
We're not.
There we go.
They can't be.
No, we are.
Yeah, we know we actually have to stop.
I can smell her from here.
Hey, lady, what do you...
Yeah, that way. That way. That's where the smell's coming from.
Westward, ho! No, why did he get back on?
Those sections are so good, even the character wants to do more of them.
Longer, more of it.
Hey! The zombies are back.
So they never left.
The, I can't remember what they're called in Dark Souls 1.
The
Shriveled?
The Deprived?
No. Hollows.
Hollows!
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, I've got a little bit guitar.
It's a steam-powered guitar, so it's actually...
Yeah.
Period appropriate to this alt history.
What was... It's like they were trying to do the whole kind of, oh, there's multiple ways to navigate, do the combat, and then they didn't think, well, is this room ever going to be used? I don't know, you could go up it.
You should be able to climb shrubbery like this.
Yeah.
That's standard video game shit. being able to climb those sort of surfaces.
Especially because they used it specifically to show where you could like shimmy and climb in an earlier section. If you're gonna do that kind of visual language, you have to be consistent with it. Nah. I didn't think that was gonna work.
I thought it might have. I thought wrong.
Yeah.
Hey, look at the choices. Yeah, you're gonna have to wall kick again.
Whoops.
Ooh. There we go. Looks like we made it. Okay. Running jump. For once, the ladder actually put us facing the right way. For once, the hole is on the right side. I just preemptively, like, rotated around the ladder, assuming the game would have fucked it up again, like it does every time, but...
Yeah. Playing with your expectations.
I feel the fool.
Wait, why did she do that? Oh, okay, that is where she's supposed to go. I thought she just fucked up, but no, they did want you to wall kick and...
Thanks for waiting.
She says while she's ahead of you.
These are always the worst. These never work.
Metro Omega says, "Oh man, the steampunk western game," which I will say now that we're in like the tail end of it, really not that much steampunk in this steampunk game.
Really not that much western either.
Yeah, it's mostly just the weapons.
Edward says it's Civil War, not Western. No, it's Western. And
I got some news for you. Civil War in the Old West took place in approximately the same periods in time.
And with the history of this, they are specifically trying to drag it out into, like, further what would have been considered, like, peak. Well, not even peak, but, you know, somewhere the Red Dead games are, like, the end of the 19th century.
Right.
Yes.
Let's move.
Retro Mega says this is the alternate universe 1800s, right? This is actually alternate universe 1900s because it proposes that the Civil War drags on for like 100 years or something. It's incredibly non-specific.
Let me double check what year this game is supposed to be in.
We're not far now. The Terra Verte of old.
If you search Damnation game, you'll get the Damnation game, which is a Clive Barker novel. So careful.
Spent summers here with my parents. These mountains were like...
If we might end up reading a book.
Oh! Charkie, you didn't mention this is in the Wikipedia. The synopsis starts with several years after the end of the bloody American Civil War. Apparently this is a different Civil War past the first one.
Edward points out that you said a Clive Barker, a gay book. Yeah, no, spot on. It's
no, I don't think it's based. I don't think it's based on the game. It just
we've made it.
It's just literally called Damnation game.
Gay book, not game book.
There to the south.
Well, it's not called that either, unfortunately.
Those guns.
Yeah, I'd have to watch the opening cutscene again and figure out what year this game's supposed to be in. They did not do
all that.
Yeah.
Still no tracks for that train.
They really did not. Maybe that's just they're steam powered. They're able to work without tracks.
Welcome to the Laud Express.
It is weird to me that I did not pick up that this was supposed to be like
post Civil War. But again, it does propose that the Civil War went on longer than expected, so it's playing all sorts of games with the timing and history.
Yeah, yeah. The wiki page says that Prescott here overthrew Abraham Lincoln after the original Civil War, and then started off like another one.
We did kind of get some of that in the intro, with like the New America stuff they were talking about.
Yeah, I remember that goofy picture of Abraham Lincoln with the robot. That's what I remember, because it's in the mod and this game. Hey, look at that, some color.
God, I hope they take it away soon. During this interlude chapter.
Oh, yeah,
Why doesn't this count as an act? Why doesn't this count as a proper chapter? Why is this an interlude?
We're not far now.
This color isn't canon to our vision.
Of old, before the war began, before the sovereignty turned on itself. I spent summers here with my parents.
Nope, I don't want the train gun or whatever it's called, the railroad spike. Which again implies the existence of rails as road for the trains to leverage, but alas.
I love that this character's whole gimmick is just lore dumping her backstory. Like every cutscene is just her, oh yeah, here's all these plot details about my life.
Look.
They got rid of all the railroads, and that's why all the spikes are available as ammo.
Ooh, that makes sense. Good world building, Charkie. You can write alt history
to the south.
if you so chose to.
Won't withstand those guns.
You know, everyone always focuses on like Tesla's like electric experiments and all that stuff when they're writing like alt history technology stuff, but no one ever focused on Tesla wanting to fuck a pigeon. Like, what
And
would
it's
the
all
Civil
the
War
lesser
be like
forex, yeah.
Yeah, what would the Civil War be like if everyone's decided that they were in love with pigeons instead? How about that sort of alt history?
Isn't that Hodoful Boyfriend?
Yeah, I guess it is.
Wow, this is the most effort that's been put into any decal, I think. And granted, I can't tell who these characters are, if these are characters from history. This is a historic engraving, but someone put effort into it. And so that's me paying respect to it by looking at it for roughly 5 seconds.
Everyone knows that Tesla was in love with a pigeon, right?
I wouldn't know enough about Tesla to say. I have to remind people of this. For some reason, the way we were taught history in school was pretty much just, here's what happened in England. And that's basically it. Like, if it's bad to say, but for example, I didn't know about any of the African side of World War II for a long time. Even the America-Japan stuff. We barely covered any of it when we were doing World War II stuff.
I mean, you're in for a shock when you hear that learning history in America in middle school, high school.
Oh, yeah, no.
It's very America-centric, whether you believe it or not.
Yeah. But it's just annoying.
They didn't teach you about the pigeons, because I've been wanting to get this quote out there that Tesla reportedly said of a pigeon that would visit him regularly. Because pigeons do that if you're a source of food. But he said, I love that pigeon as a man loves a woman, and she loved me. As long as I had her, there was a purpose to my life.
When a man loves a pigeon.
I was gonna be mad at you if you said a man loves a woman. If you didn't go for man loves a pigeon, if you left that on the table, I was going to like come for your fucking throat. So good on you. You staved off death for another day, my friend.
Yeah.
According to Encyclopedia Britannica, in 1922, Tesla reported that the white pigeon flew into his room to tell him she was dying. Before the bird passed, he said, a white light shone from her eyes, brighter than anything he had ever generated with his electrical machinery. This is part of the reason I can't ever take, like, Tesla
and
stuff
this
seriously.
But hang on, because that lines up with the fact that all birds are actually, like, robot cameras to spy on us. Because electricity came from its eyes, sheeple. Tesla knew.
Well, no, it was brighter than any electricity, so it was ancient alien technology.
Yeah. They designed all the pigeons.
Hey, lady, you want me to come down there? Oh, ladder. I guess the answer is yes.
Hey, look, someone actually figured, oh, yeah, this bridge broke down. Maybe we should put a ladder so he can get up there. Finally. Level layout that makes some real-world sense.
God, the gunplay's not good, and it's not gotten any better. And I doubt it will this late in the game. I think we've seen every gun, unless they have like some secret like ultra weapon that's unveiled in the last act, the new weapon by Prescott Technologies that vaporizes you, that turns you into steam the second you get hit with it, so that they can power their machines. What a lovely vista. Yeah.
Yep. Hands on your hips. I love that that's his I've stopped running pose. It's just hands on the hip.
He's so out of breath. He's like, oh god.
Yeah, I get that's what they're trying to do, but just the way they've animated it just looks more like a, you know, like a way like a dad after doing some like building, like put a shelf up, would put their hands on the hip, like, yep,
Job well done.
Yeah.
Well, at least we have a checkpoint.
Oh, fly through camera.
They're on those textures.
Oh, fancy.
I want one of these fly-throughs to go through the entire rest of the game. It's like a 20-minute fly-through.
That would be a fun gimmick to make a game like that.
I feel like a Bennett Foddy game could do that. Yeah.
Yeah. A fly-through camera, you get one at the start of the game.
All right, commit it to memory.
Yeah.
That's as much guidance as we're giving you. There we go.
Nice. Hey, you made it.
That's
they've got those healing fountains.
Break.
Yeah. They've got the healing fountains from Prince of Persia in here.
Some of this music, Johnny, let me know if you agree, but some of this music kind of reminds me of Prince of Persia Sands of Time music a little bit.
A little bit. Yes. Yeah, I hear it. Where they're trying to, like, mix the kind of, like, movie operatic score with the guitar stuff.
Yeah.
But at least, like, Prince of Persia also has the, you know, the Persian flair that adds a lot to it.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
All right, so you definitely gib there.
You gotta stop meleeing people.
Why'd they put melee in the game? Why'd they put it in the fucking game if you can't use it? If every enemy just turns you into paste the second you get close to them.
Well, because people would complain if it wasn't there. They just were like, well, we're not gonna make it good.
It was on site with my ass. That was...
Yeah, moaning about the shotgun. Showed you. Whee! Oh, I love when the enemies parkour. Parkour. This reminds me, you know, you're talking about this game having certain something, and I was thinking of the phrase, you know, the French phrase, je ne sais quoi. And I had this random thought, because there was that time where America got pissed at France, and they're like, we're not going to call them French fries anymore, they're freedom fries.
It's not even the first time in history we did that.
Like, yeah, but I'm curious if America also came up with a version of je ne sais quoi.
Something.
Freedom c'est quoi.
Because the whole thing with je ne sais quoi is it doesn't really translate to anything, which is why people just tend to say it.
All right, where to? Like, that's the way I want to go, but I remember the flyover had something with that over there. So, yep, got to ride that. Yep, got it.
Yeah, have to go through the window. Why are these explosive barrels on there?
I mean, where else would you put them? You want to put them out of the way. You don't want them, like, near people. So put them underneath. Put them in the basement.
Fair enough. Whee!
Oh, thank God that was there to stop my rolling.
I know, I was really hoping you were just going to go all the way.
These are newly
John, you were saying that you liked...
I should have waited longer to deploy troops. Something forced Prescott's hand. Selena is here while
leave me.
attacks Terra Verte.
The dialogue.
Yeah, I realized.
Thinks she's dead.
Anyway, you were saying you liked seeing the enemies here parkour. Can you think of any games where the enemies are explicitly parkouring after you? There's Mirror's Edge, that's one.
There's Mirror's Edge, yeah.
But yeah, I'm trying to think of one
Besides
specifically where they
Mirror's
kind of
Edge.
like clamber and leap and jump around in a parkour-like manner.
There's kind of an enemy in
Yeah, it's
Rage that does that. There's like one of the zombie enemy types that can like run up walls and stuff. Hey, look at that! Magic Meow's also full of rage. See, we're both rage heads, me and Magic Meows.
You're both ragers.
Recall.
Do they do that time full? Not really, no.
Yeah, I don't recall that.
Now, all the pilots pretty much stay in their mechs when you fight them in the campaign.
Okay. What do I do here? I get that I need to get up.
Oh, wait, I see it. That bar. I think you're going to need to do some sort of wall jump onto there, baby.
I assume... Wait, can you wall jump off that coil fin in the middle?
Hold on. I'll be right there.
Oh, wait,
Oh,
no,
see,
no,
that's what
lady, go
I
back,
was
go back, lady. No, show me the
No, I
first
was-
part of that.
No, you jump. That's what I was telling you to do. Jump off of that wall and jump back, and you'll make that.
I saw it. Yeah, she jumped off this wall.
And that was enough? It doesn't look like it's...
Yeah.
It doesn't, no.
Yeah, I told you. That was gonna... Or I was trying to tell you, rather.
I just didn't... I wouldn't believe it because it doesn't
Oh,
seem...
you didn't believe that was more than a 50-foot drop in the other
I
thing.
still
was right
don't
about that, too.
believe. I still believe I'm right about that.
Not looking forward to climbing that.
That's what I say every time I have to do parkour in this game. Not looking forward to climbing that.
Yeah, that's a very on-the-nose dialogue for that. Oh, see, there was a split path there. You could have gone up the ladder.
I hate valve puzzles. Now let me do this valve puzzle.
What was the point of that? Why was the split there? You could either climb some more or just go to the stairs. The illusion of choice.
All aboard.
I guess you still have your doubts about me. Rourke, have you never been deceived? Love and hate are powerful emotions, often at the same time. You think of me as a petulant child. I am a woman, a scientist, and a soldier. Do not underestimate me.
Lady, we haven't said a goddamn word.
Otto is wrong. I did not betray my father. I did what I had to do in a world gone mad.
Oh, what was that, sorry?
Sorry, I was
thinking
zoning
about
out.
something.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I was looking out. I was appreciating the view. I was...
I hope we can make it in time.
I wasn't sure if I left the steam oven on.
She might as well have been having that conversation with, like, a dog.
Yeah. It's weird because he had...
A dog would
feel
be
like he
more
does-
active. I think a dog is a more active listener than Rourke, who is just literally like, just
Yeah.
like completely still.
Yeah, we'll tilt the head at least. Oh, hello. Whoa, fucked you up.
I hope we're not too late.
Ay, ay, ay.
Part of me was really hoping it was gonna... Wait!
No, this is post-con. It's hard to tell because the destination looks the same as where
Yes.
we left from, but...
Part of me was hoping, though. Just... The checkpoint was gonna be that stupid. Oh, yes, our friend. It's weird, because I swear in some earlier parts, our guy did talk a little bit in gameplay.
You know what it is that they changed the script so many times that they changed, you know, the arrangement of cutscenes and dialogue so many times to, you know, retrofit this half-finished game, put in all the necessary beats where they felt they need to.
Yeah.
And did not have time to
I don't
record
know.
new voice lines for Rourke. That they couldn't get his
I'm
voice actor back
curious.
in the booth to, like, you know, respond to stuff.
Yeah. Could be misremembering, so, you know, in comments where if anyone is really good at remembering that stuff, let us know if Rourke has ever spoken in gameplay before. But yeah, I feel like he did.
He's definitely spoken in in-engine cutscenes.
Yes, yeah. But I mean, like, when you have direct control. I feel like in-engine cutscenes, at least, is close. That's some nice stuff there.
Thanks, I'm trying to take in all the views. I'm trying to appreciate the...
It's really funny to me how much this part of the game is very late game Uncharted, where you find some like, oh, there's some ancient civilization ruins you're running around.
I'll just blow that up.
Yeah.
I'm sure that'll accomplish something. Alright, where'd our lady go? Oh.
Oh. There were enemies over there. That she's fighting, that they aren't reacting.
Do you think this is the type of game that would, like, just suddenly introduce aliens by the end?
Cowboys versus Aliens, yeah.
I saw that movie in theaters. What a weird movie.
Oh yeah, Daniel Craig and Harrison Ford sharing the screen together.
It was so weird because it was so straight-laced. Like, they did not play it for laughs. Oh,
yeah.
Mine, Hibbs.
I want my baby back, baby back, baby back.
There was some game that I remember.
I could tell you, Rourke. Many terrible things I did while working for Prescott. Things I truly am ashamed of. I hope in time, some things may be forgiven.
Sorry, I was zoning out again. I wasn't there.
I think it's Half-Life that it's hard-coded that when you blow up a jibbable enemy, that a head will fly towards you. It's based on a random number, but there is something in the game that tells you if this random number thing like is true, then make the head fly right towards the player.
I believe it because Doom does that. Original Doom does that for enemies like on a higher level than you. That's why they'll like fall off ledges sometimes when you kill them. They have like a random chance based on the RNG in that game. And considering, you know, Gold Source is heavily modified Quake, I wouldn't be surprised if like that kind of
no, lady, it says no
through.
Trespassing.
See if it's clear up ahead.
We shouldn't be here.
Well, she's a bad girl. You remember she was with the villains.
I think I saw a video where someone like tweaked the code so that head fly at you is always set to yes, and then had a room full of the Kleiner scientists and blew them all up at the same time, and it was just like 50 heads flying at the camera.
That does sound good. Were you having some trouble with the corners there, Cap,
yes,
by the
I
way?
was.
Yeah. I don't get it. The fucking mod used fixed camera angles for some of the platforming. And I swear this game did, like, early on.
Well, it's all freeform. They don't want to constrict my freedom with these fixed cameras. World's my oyster. And I'm just climbing in it. Not this way.
You have such a hard time seeing.
Imagine this game had an actual FOV instead of this like 60 bullshit that they're sticking you with. Imagine we could zoom this fucking camera out a little bit more. Would be
You're making an Unreal 3 game for 360 and PS3. Yeah. You often had to do this.
Up there? Where to? Our lady is just standing still, appreciating the view, as you do.
Problem is you keep going up and down, so I don't know where your eventual destination is.
I think it might be down.
You climb up a bit. Yeah.
But she's staring here like this is the way to go. Oh, no.
Oh. Yeah, you probably got to jump to this. Thing that's making noise.
I would have absolutely missed this 100 times more, yeah.
There's the steam!
And you said there was no steampunk in this game.
Yeah.
Well, where's the punk?
You're looking at him. Howdy.
Yeah, yeah.
There you go. You supposed to come down here?
Yeah, this looks like a mistake.
Oh, wait.
What? How'd you get up there?
Huh? Huh?
Oh, he's still alive.
That was fucked up execution style. Wasn't even attacking you. That's just a wolfman guy. Guy just as a wolf, just having fun.
I thought that was your, like, exertion grunt of trying to jump off of that thing.
I've
Awful.
noticed something about this NPC lady who's following you now. I don't think she's gotten downed once.
She did once. Her name is Jack, apparently, by the way.
Yeah. Or kitten, if you're feeling daddy enough.
Shut the fuck up.
Look, they did it, not me. I just have amazing powers of observation. I noticed it.
Do we want to slide down this?
Nope, just fucking jump, I guess, like she did. Oh, no, I don't think you are the punk. You took all you slid down all the safe way. She just jumped off.
In the Hooded Stranger. Wait, what?
Yeah,
we
we're
were
chasing
riding that bike, remember?
I
We haven't
do not
seen them.
remember.
Yeah, that was the argument on the bike, was about that. We haven't seen them for a while, granted, so the fact we're technically following them might not even be right. They might have gone another direction and we wouldn't know. I think you're just meant to jump straight up here.
I'll be honest, this game is just sort of happening.
It is, yeah.
It's happening.
Wait,
yeah.
It's a happening. Yeah.
Woo. Woo. All right. Good enough. Good enough.
Verite. They don't even know we're coming.
Wobbly bullet.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Where's Dayton?
Ohio. Oh, Dayton. Sorry.
Captain, you should take my little crippled kitten there and be happy. I was.
Huh?
Yeah, she's Dayton. I knew it. That's why she had the magic powers.
What?
It is me, Dayton.
I knew it the moment she did the Healy power thing. I was like, that's Dayton.
Oh, this is rich. My killing machine is your sweetheart.
What an awful reveal.
I almost forgot. Jack, this is your handiwork.
Look, I was saving her life, not making this, I swear.
I thought it looked cool.
End my suffering, please. If you ever loved me, kill me now, before I lose control.
Music makes me lose control. Music makes me...
Oh, we're good now. All right, honey. I'll try to make this quick and painless.
Oh.
No, never
Okay.
mind. You're not going to give me the chance.
The thing that I was hoping you were going to do there was just let your Jack just take care of the fight for you.
Yeah, it
Also,
sounded
what
like she
is-
was taking care of any of that suffering when the screen was still black.
Also, what is this fight? What? Oh, she's back. Like, what if you didn't have the sniper rifle here? Is she just gonna
take pot shots? I'm sure there's a gun lying around here somewhere.
I don't even know if the sniper's hitting her, because she seems to jump the second you shoot.
I think she takes a shot and then she comes down here.
Oh.
And Jack
Yeah, she
did
did
finish
it.
the fight for us.
Rourke, I'm sorry.
Wow, really let us sit with that moment. With a big twist.
Today is the dawn of a new order. Victory is sweet. Glory is ours. And the future is now. Prepare yourselves.
Terra Verte needs us.
To be continued in Damnation 2.
Wow, that literally was an interlude.
Yeah, no, even though it was probably the most eventful chapter of the game.
Yeah.
It was all an interlude.
An interlude that, like, puts a bow on a major plot point that happened.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, that's done.
That'd be like if during, like, intermission, like, when they draw the curtains, the narrator is coming out and just narrating, like, all the events of the play to you, you know? It's...
I'm gonna put a prediction down that his sweetheart is not gonna get mentioned ever again.
No, because that was clearly meant to be a later reveal that they had to move up to here at some point to wrap up the story in any capacity. Come final design time.
How many individual bikes have we taken in this game?
Never enough.
And who keeps leaving their bikes out here? Like
Yeah, I was gonna say.
They're not even,
That's
like,
someone's-
spring for the bike chain. They're not even, like, you know,
Yeah.
posting it to anything.
I've thought every now and then about, like, getting a bike and using that to transport to, you know, places that are relatively nearby. But, like, I don't think I could do that because I don't think anywhere nearby has anything I could even potentially, like, chain a bike to. Like, I think everything around here, if you were to ride a bike to a place, you would basically just be saying, like, hey, steal this if you want.
Yeah, you'd have to do the... I guess you wouldn't be able to chain it up anywhere, but I know some bikes you can do.
No,
stuff where you
I did not tell it to turn around. I did not tell it to turn around. It just decided. I was just holding forward. It was the only button I was holding.
Impulsive thoughts took over.
Hey!
Yeah, this makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
There we go.
There we go.
Wow, that looked pathetic. Wow, there is so little happening here. Wow, it's just the one texture repeated for so long.
Yeah.
Wow,
I'm not
there's...
sure these explosions even hurt you.
If this is Terra Verde, this place sucks. They keep talking this place up. It seems pretty fucking sparse. Oh, I had to make a turn. That's dynamic gameplay.
God. I swear you did the same part of the track twice.
Yep.
Like, I think they literally just took half the track and just literally copy pasted it.
Built
like, don't
in
even
the
use parts. It
Excite
was
Byte
just...
engine.
Yeah. Like, it was the exact same, like, ramp up to straight to ramp to tunnel.
You want to see it again?
Yes, I do.
Again, I hate to keep hammering this point home, but this adds nothing. Not a thing.
Adds 5 minutes to the runtime.
I'll add one collectible to my arsenal, and that's about it.
It adds the sense that this game takes place in a very large world and you're making a big travel. I think that's literally, like, what it would be.
We've been summoned by the governor. Where is he?
You typically have to have your gun out to threaten people to shoot them, right?
Now let us through.
Well, if you are here to help,
reminds me of a story, but I'll wait a
wasting
moment.
my time. The governor's office is at the top of his mansion there. Please talk to him. He's confused, I think. I'm gonna stay here and guard the gate. Go, please.
That is a dense area, I'll give him that. But yeah, it's like that guy said, stop or I'll shoot, while his guns were all in his holsters.
Stop or I'll draw my gun.
Sagato's home. Of course, the governor's mansion is the tallest building in Terra Verde. Tyrants all. Terra Verde's history of appeasement has played right into Prescott's hands. Just one more Prescott puppet state. Their legions of bureaucrats are no match for PSI forces. Terra Verte isn't even prepared.
Did you want to maybe save some of that dialogue for later? No, just get it all out of the way right now.
It sounded like they're supposed to be spread out throughout the entire level and just played all at once.
It's like,
This character also confuses me because she's like, oh, I didn't realize Prescott was all this big bad evil the whole time, while she's talking about how evil and bad Prescott is now. No, I think you're just supposed to jump up.
Oh, yep. There you go.
Oh, I didn't know you were going to go through, though. That was... I didn't... New York!
Greatest city in the world. Welcome home, New York. Pasenda travels. No
New York
firearms.
City. Oh.
All right, holster.
I was gonna say, you want to hear about like a dream I had last night?
Sure.
I had a dream I was playing like a arcade rail shooter, and you know how in those games you'll have like innocents that you're not supposed to shoot. They'll just pop up and go like, "Don't shoot," and they're only there so if you shoot them, you lose a life.
Mm-hmm.
I was playing a game and they were amping up the challenge in future levels by having the innocents like just have rancid vibes. and you had to like figure out from there that you weren't supposed to shoot them. So it was like someone popped up with a knife and said like, "Hey, check out the knife. I can't wait to stab someone. I can stab you, but I'm not. What's that behind you?" I'm just kidding. All right, bye.
I was gonna say, you dream about video games. What a dweeb. I dream about cool stuff, like being like hung up on a meat hook and dragged through a factory. That's my recurring nightmare, by the way. One of my recurring nightmares. You know, cool shit like that.
No, I just have the lame one where I'm back in school. Though I'm current age, and it really bothers me that no one can tell. I'm like, why do I still have to go to this place? Why is no one calling out I'm a grown-ass adult? Can no one tell? Is usually the aspect of the nightmare.
Hextralian says that's just Dead by Daylight. Fuck, I haven't been having video game dreams this whole time. I'm dreaming of the shittiest game I ever played. Oh! Take that, Dead by Daylight fans. Your game sucks. It's fucking boring. Come for everyone tonight. The Half-Life fans, the Dead by Daylight fans. By the end of this, we'll have no fans of the Bad Game Hall of Fame.
I also have dreams about show metrics a lot too.
That's my.
Speaking of nightmares.
Yeah, that's my cross to bear. You shouldn't have to bear that burden. That's for me. What is this weapon?
Holy shit! It's the steampunk gun.
So I was about to say, I hope it explodes in your hand like right now, and you just gib.
Hold on, I'll be right there.
Okay, you do that. I want to use this gun now.
No guns allowed, though. You can read the sign.
This ain't a gun, it's a doohickey.
Gun. Yeah. Maybe
Aren't
this
you
is like
supposed to
a
be working
Dead
with
Space
those people?
thing in where it's a whoop. I thought you shot him the gun and that did that.
They did not really prep you for the fact that the people in Terra Verte here would also be under the influence of the drug. They no one brought that up.
What the fuck is that gun you're using?
I think it's like a rail gun. I think it's meant to be like magnetic in some capacity, but it's
So what's the
not
difference
well
between that
telegraphed.
rail gun and the gun that shoots rails?
Well, a rail gun doesn't shoot rails.
Yeah, but the other one's also a rail gun.
No, the other one shoots
Oh,
rails.
what does-
It's the
Yes.
railroad
What
gun.
does
It
this
shoots
shoot,
actual
though?
train spikes. This, I don't know what it shoots, but a rail gun, if you look in the top left, there seems to be some sort of bullets attached to it.
I'm just saying that you have a rail gun and then you have a gun that shoots rails in the same game. Makes it a little confusing.
Yeah. And this feels like if you were making a steampunk world, this is the kind of weapon that would shoot some sort of like rail spike.
Yeah, which makes me wonder, what is that gun? Like, is there a manual for this game?
You know, let's find out.
Yeah, I'm already on it.
I'm already out of ammo for this cool new gun, so...
Give me just a sec.
Well, I don't think this is the right thing. Damnation, the Gothic game. It's a battle-themed battle royale for 2 to 6 players.
Made it, friends.
Thank you for the raid, Squatulus.
Hey, welcome in.
You and, I believe, Corey were playing name games, correct?
I would prefer death. Join PSI and know the brotherhood of free people everywhere who strive to leave the world better than they found it. Surrender your weapons. I have set you free. As new Americans...
I love freedom. I love the freedom we're facing here. Sign me up. Can I hand in my guns? Is it too late?
Oh, maybe Prescott put up the no firearm signs. Now I get it.
It's all part of his utopia, and we're just fucking the whole thing up.
Does a ground invasion while putting up posters. I like that.
Hamburg, America. America spelled with a K.
Oh.
Linny. Travel to Chicago, New York, Philadelphia, the world.
I think that actually is a C. It's just real close to the I in America.
I don't know. I think that is a K.
Nope. I am 1000% correct.
Yep.
That is a K.
You're right. Okay.
And they misspelled line as well. So.
AI generated.
Shut up.
I was thinking it.
So Squatchla says, yeah, bunch of meme stuff, evil clown game where you eat food from a clown head. Is that Snacks and Jackson, the one I recommended you play?
No, that's one where you pivot
Yummy.
the clown head. That's one where you move the clown head across the screen to eat the food that's coming at you. Snacks and Jackson. Okay, not there.
No, not there.
But where?
I have not found anything
Remember
in terms of telling me what the weapons are. I have found the most, I think the word I'm looking for is perfunctory guide I've ever seen for a video game. That is just like a line of like, go upstairs, jump on wall, climb wall, jump stairs, with no context. But according to this guide, we're in the second to last area.
Oh, let me look.
I want to get on that boat. Doesn't look like it is like going to help anything or result in progress, but I want to get on that boat. It's so hard to remember where we came from, which makes it that much harder to figure out where we need to go. That has always been the issue with this game. It's been since level 1,
Oh, my God, I can't believe this. Hold on, let me look at one more thing. I'll say what I'm looking at. I wouldn't have thought it. So you know, COVID happened and a lot of used game sale prices inflated.
No, I slept through that.
Time. Damnation did not escape that fate.
Oh no.
It's not worth a lot. But you look at the timeline and like over time, especially after this one's interesting. The PAL version's gone up price. It's like 2024 was the year it started to go up.
Were you trying to do like a Go-Go 13 and shoot the same spot in
enough time
glass
the bullet
enough
goes through?
Yeah. I was curious because I collect dumb shit. I'd buy a copy of this game.
Would you $200 buy a copy of this game?
No, thankfully it's a game. It's a bit more than the average there. Sorry, the average Xbox 360 used price seems to be around 10 English pounds. But it's more than I was expecting for Damnation. For this to be one of the ones where most sellers were like, look, I'll pay you to take this.
Take my game, please. No window left unbroken.
Whee!
That's my promise.
Yep. Oh, you don't have a lot of ammo.
I have 2 less bullets now because I whiffed the first one.
Oh, there you go.
It's because this gun here has... This one that was like the one-hit kill machine has precious little ammo. I should just swap it out for literally anything else, but... Fuck it. Let's see where she wants to go.
Yeah, I don't know how much the advice of... They said the government building is the tallest building, so I guess you want to head towards the tallest building. There it is.
I was looking at my own stuff. A copy of this game on Steam will run you about $108.
Yeah, because it got delisted, so you're talking about buying a Steam key from like a...
Thirsty scavengers. They feed on the weak and injured. PSI cleanup crew. They follow behind and take out the stragglers. Unnatural, bloodthirsty vultures. Prescott's mangy scavengers. He treats them like pets. They're fast. Watch yourself.
So, lady, you didn't realize they were evil the whole time? That's your story, right?
Oh, it's just these wolf things. Yeah, we already fought these, lady. It ain't no biggie. Been there, done that.
Oh, okay. The fact that these were specifically Prescott guys, I did not pick that up at all.
No. Oh, hold on, out of ammo for that gun.
That guy took a swing at you.
Many have tried. Some have succeeded. In fact, several. Several times I have been bested by fisticuffs, but not today. So this is the railroad spike gun. It shoots railroad spikes, as you can see in the top left corner. And this is the one that you charge. This is the one that had a tooltip about it. And this one can theoretically pin enemies to walls, but also they give you 6 fucking shots for it.
Yeah.
So it's functionally useless.
I want you to do me a quick favor, Cass, because it's something we've not actually checked. Is there a... Can you find the sound source of this speaker?
As new Americans, you will have the honor to serve the greater good.
I want to see...
I see it.
Okay, yes, there are actual speak. Okay.
Can you shoot it?
Hey!
Shut up. We stopped you. That's my favorite Adam Sessler quote from X-Play from the Drake and the 99 Dragons review.
I wonder if there's an achievement for like shooting all of them.
That is very Xbox 360 era achievement.
Non-zero chance. Now it's so oddly quiet though.
I think one of the like rarest achievements I have on Steam is for doing something like that in Portal 2.
Yeah, where you get all of the cameras.
Yeah, it's either all the cameras or all the TVs with Wheatley on them near the end of the game. Apparently, I'm one of the few who actually did that.
Oh, well, okay, Portal 1, it was the cameras.
Yeah.
Hey, game, where to? Down there, I guess.
Again, you wouldn't think you were going down because you're heading to the tallest building. And this is a world where everyone parkours everywhere, so you'd think you'd be going up.
We came from here, though, so... I think I'm just in the wrong building. I think I needed to go to a different building and start going up in this building, maybe. Possibly.
Okay, there is not an achievement in this game for that, for shooting out all that stuff.
Missed opportunity.
I would say maybe like a third of the achievements are tied to the multiplayer. Ranked matches.
If Retro Achievements, the website, ever gets into add-in achievements to games with achievements, that's a free one. You can have that for free. You just have to sneakily find an achievement you can put, like, Baghead in. That's my one rule. Can be an achievement for anything, but has to have the word bag and head in it somewhere.
So we're just going to go down this random hole. You know, in our quest to find the tallest building, you know, we could just go across rooftops, or...
Again, that's what I thought
what got canceled? World's Industrial Exposition of 1882, Wondrous Demonstrations, canceled.
Thomas Edison.
Yep.
Yes, we're back.
Can I go through the door? No. Purely decorative. Well, great time for a load.
It's so strange because this is clearly here to mask loading, but it still had to stop and load anyway.
I'm reminded of one of the PSP WWE games where there's a loading screen to load up the loading screen.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, I've not mentioned it much with the sewer level thing in video games. But that is another aspect of some games that do sewer levels, is they do use them as loading corridors. God of War 1 has a sewer section that is pretty much for that.
This is cool, right? This is a cool segment.
Yeah.
Very necessary.
I love how it's shaky.
Ooh.
Hey, look at that. At least you could fucking see for once. Part of me wonders if these enemies would have even shown up if you hadn't used the turret, because it looked like they spawned
not.
the second you got on. Yeah.
What I really love how there's absolutely zero urgency to this because we're not protecting anything or anyone. We're actually not even meant to be here. We could just keep going along. Lady! Well, I guess we're done here. What did we accomplish? Not much. This game has no understanding of, like, stakes. Has no concept of, like, motivated action. It's honestly kind of incredible. Alright, where to? I get that this is ostensibly the governor's mansion, but how do we get in? Maybe it was where I killed all those enemies. Also, just looking at the water effects, just appreciating the fact that they just clip right through you, that there's no attempt at, you know, splash or what have you. I mean, whatever, that's very of this generation. I'm asking too much here. I guess we'll go down here and see.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, this cool area.
I saw a weapon there. Oh, what does this sign say? Again, we're just... Oh. Lady, no! Come on.
Damn, we're blocked. Maybe there's some other way out.
Maybe there's some way we can apply to become a resident here.
Yeah.
Another way out. We're trying to get in.
That ladder's way too tall for that.
Yeah, that's why they knock it down. Everyone knows you don't use ladders to get up gaps like that. Oh, fuck. I just sent an eBay offer for a copy of Damnation for Xbox 360. Shit.
This is what you do with the show money? This is what you do?
No, that's... that's my money. That's a luxury item.
Hold on. I'll be right there.
Actually, it's good price. It's like way cheaper than apparently its going price, so...
My luxury purchase was green tea powdered energy drink mix things.
Oh.
Not looking forward to.
No, your luxury purchase was that mystery key bundle you fucking bought, you goof. That you.
There's also that. But in the same day, I also bought the tea.
Is it just plain green tea, or does it have any sweetness added to it?
It is, well, it's a no sugar thing, but it's definitely sweet still. It's like Dunkin' Donuts refreshers, whatever. It's got like
okay.
It's like 80 something milligrams of caffeine per thing. And it's got like 4 flavors.
Yeah, because I can enjoy green tea, but not plain green tea. I used to have to have like a honey or honey lemon green tea.
I do like green tea in general. I was trying to find something stream snack adjacent, kind of honestly for when I'm not doing the show and I don't want like 200 milligrams of caffeine on an off day, which I used to do the V8 for, but with these allergies cropping up, like now my throat kind of swells up when I have these fruit drinks with actual fruit juice.
Oh, come on.
So I was trying to find like just green tea at the store, and most of the green tea is either just not caffeinated enough for what I want, or just has a bunch of fruit juice in it. So I just got some powdered shit that's like, this has a lot of caffeine, it's still derived from green tea, and it tastes fruity, so I'm good.
Nice.
It's the best I can do right now.
Why is that ladder? We keep saying it, but why the fuck is that ladder there?
So that I can do this.
Oh.
Just a sec.
Woo. Something just occurred to me that is kind of fucked up about the story and the encounters in this game. Who are you primarily killing in this game?
People infected with the serum who would otherwise be on our side.
Yeah. Not Prescott's guys. Even though we've shown you can cure people of serum delirium. Nah. Like, and no one really questions or brings it up. They're just like, oh no, it's so sad what's happened to these guys. Well,
it's like killing people in the Matrix, right? Like, you know,
yeah.
Like, you know, they don't know. They don't know their tools of the oppressive system, you know, but ultimately they're in our way. Yeah, they can be saved, theoretically, but we ain't got the time.
It's just, I'd like some dialogue. Just something to at least mention.
The water. It's contaminated.
What?
Let's hope Zagato's father is unaffected.
They put something in it. It's making the
You're
frogs gay.
Yeah.
PSI's reach is far and wide.
You're telling me these guys have all got glowing green eyes and are attack us on sight because they're infected?
I thought that was just a Terra Verte hello.
Yeah.
Now, I have the feeling I don't want to... Well, hold on. I do want to pick that up, because fuck the assault rifle, but do I want to go this way? Only one way to find out. Yeah, I think we go this way, then we go up. Would be my guess.
You better hope that lady had green glowing eyes, because you didn't check.
Yeah, no, don't fire until you see the green in their eyes.
Maybe you're killing a bunch of Irish people by accident.
Yeah.
Like that one lady. One we thought we killed, but we didn't.
Oh, right, yeah.
Jack's ex-girlfriend. Serena, that's her name.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'll take your word for it.
No, not the ex-girlfriend.
The one who
That's not
looks like
Serena.
she's dressed... Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, the
No,
one
the
that
lady in the
Serena.
green
When Alec-
cowboy outfit, that was Serena.
Yes,
That's who I'm saying. That's who I'm referencing.
Yeah, okay.
The girl that Jack here was,
Yeah.
was paired with initially.
There are a lot of ex-girlfriends in this story, to
That's
be
true.
fair.
It appears we've reached an impasse.
Yeah, no, she's still following behind you.
She might have the right idea, though.
I couldn't tell if this is where you came from, honestly. I guess you're going up a bit.
Welcome to
alright.
my fucking life in this game.
Oh!
Welcome to every
I
minute
like-
of every level.
I like we didn't find collectibles for so long, and now they're just like on the main path for some reason. We went from couldn't find any of them, and now they're just... Oh yeah, no, they're just the same way you're going if you're playing the game normal. Also, why are they shelling this place if they're just infecting them with serum anyway?
To make
I
double
think this
sure they're
Prescott
dead.
is as smart as
Not a tactical
What?
genius. Yeah.
Why is this here?
Why shoot the other side if we're peppering with a mustard gas anyway?
Well, the difference is that the mustard gas doesn't turn you into like obedient slaves that fight for your side.
I think with the serum overdose, they don't fight for anybody; they just fight.
Oh, it's the old, Umbrella. The whole thing with the virus was they wanted to sell it to, like, war dictators so they could. What was their whole plan? It's like, oh yeah, they'll use them in conflicts to turn everyone into zombies, and then they'll clean up, and that's a totally normal plan that would definitely work.
Yeah, I think the way the serum works in this game is that a little bit of it, like, is enough to like enhance you a bit, but like having too much of it just turns you completely mindless.
Yeah, but they clearly know that because that's why they're infecting the water supply. I feel like, I'm not going to name names, a certain politician, if that was an option to turn all the people in a countries having a war against into zombies and they'll go in and clean it up afterwards, they would go for that.
Good thing you didn't name politician. I hate to cross another name off the potential guest list.
Yeah, see, I'm smart. I'm thinking it through these days.
Pasenda Travels. Business travel. Travel spelled
Travil.
wrong. Travil.
You sure? Okay. What
Our
is going
boats
on?
float. Our boats cannot fly.
Well, in a world with flying dirigibles, right? They're just making sure.
Why would they need to specify that? Why would they say our boats float? That's good enough. Our boats cannot fly.
Our boats float in the air. You mean? No.
You think we run into some of that low quality art issue they mentioned?
Terra Verde is and always has been neutral. Governor Zagato! Hold your fire. Who
Is
are
a Terra Verde hello?
Friends of your son. Is he here?
If you don't fight, you'll lose the city. Governor, your people are dying.
Did they swap her voice actor as well? That was a different lady. That wasn't her voice. She was putting on like a British accent or something.
PSI is here with guns blazing while you're reading your worthless treaty. Where's Ramon?
Ramon?
Ramon Zafirius Zagato? Your son?
Ramon Zagato, or whatever he calls himself, is an outlaw determined to slander me. A ridiculous claim, illegitimate son? I am the governor of Terra Verde.
Yeah, we know that.
Oh no,
Three
my girlfriend's here 3
ex-girlfriends.
times.
I thought so too. Rourke, the governor, he's hit.
I have no choice. This key opens the waterworks by the harbor. Inside it, activate the defense system.
Activate the neutrality system.
Secret passage to the waterworks. Tell Ramon. Tell my son.
We're surrounded.
I've decided he is my son now. I am adult adopting
Yeah,
him.
I thought.
Here I come.
Is he gonna survive? Oh yeah, sure. That's a survivable thing.
Before he died, he gave me this key to the waterworks. Said there's a self-defense system we can activate.
Look towards the setting sun. The waterworks lies beneath the...
Oh my god, we have to go all the way over there?
Side troops and artillery on the way.
Wait. The last thing your father said was, tell my son to take my place and lead our people.
It's not my dad. What are you talking about?
Jack and I will go to the waterworks while you rally your people.
I honestly thought the twist was gonna be that Zagato's been lying the whole time.
The governor said there was a secret passage
But no.
in his office.
Boy, a lot of plot just happened.
Yeah.
Secret passage.
Holy shit, is there a puzzle here?
We must find.
Boy, are they doing the light reflecting puzzle but with water?
Yes, they are.
I'm soaking this organ.
Quite so well.
I wish that wasn't a fish. I wish that was just a person, so it could be like a vomit directing puzzle.
Yeah.
It must be here somewhere.
My
I can't believe this. We've just jumped into a completely different game now.
Slow fall.
Okay, so how...
Push the thing.
What the fuck?
Yeah, this is
Have you ever pushed anything in this game before? Oh my god, look at the hands. Yeah, that's how you push stuff. You move your hands up and down.
He's like mimicking a bike, like vroom vroom.
Yeah.
Good God.
Are you gonna be able to rotate this thing as well?
You know.
Also, God, this pushing.
I was gonna say I actually like the sort of like light beam directing puzzles. This is already torturous.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, we really should figure out where we need to point this beam, though. Because it's better to work backwards.
Is it?
Oh,
so
I get it.
Yes,
I get it.
I get it.
Yep.
Yes, also sees it.
But yeah, this pushing speed. That's fucked up. That might be one of the most fucked up things I've seen in a game.
They definitely don't want you to push it that far, all things considered, because that piece right there, the one you're saying next to, that goes in between the two things.
Oh, okay, so it's not that complicated.
Yeah, you're pushing it into those two plates, and that's a splitter that you're doing.
It's just fucking God of War on PlayStation 2 has that whole thing where Kratos can like kick statues because the devs were like, hey, pushing blocks slowly is not fun. What if you could do it quick?
I think you only need the one piece. Unless there's more. No,
there's probably more. I just want to get this out of the way so I can push that other one forward.
Maybe. It might just literally be you just doing a T shape, and that might just be
Yeah,
it.
I think it's just the T shape. Just thinking this logically.
Yeah. Yeah,
I don't see how you would get more.
To a T.
You are the perfect shape.
Like,
this is so fucking stupid.
Yes. Like, I don't prescribe to the malicious intent dev in that much. I see that how slowly... Oh. You'd even move it all the way and it counted it. I see it pushing the block that slowly. I can only... Oh, now I don't even know anymore. I was gonna say that's just trolling, but like if shit like that's still happening.
Secret. No one would ever know there was something back here.
Oh, I thought she was not. I thought you had trapped her outside. Nah, they teleported her in. They knew.
This is a one-way road.
Cass, look at all this level you get to play next. Look at it. Soak it in.
Remember I said this is the second to last area. I didn't say how big each area was.
No, they're fucking huge. They go on way too long. Routinely.
It's funny as well they had the flyover, but they couldn't make it long enough to... Why even... I can't think anymore.
Why?
This game is...
Just cut to the end of the thing. Cut to us.
Just cut.
It's like in Manos the Hands of Fate, where you have to watch the car do a 3-point fucking turn, just in the middle of nowhere, because you need to know every inch of road they travel.
I'm losing my fucking marbles. Oh great, that was sewer bit. Oh. This will calm me down. The old familiar. Like, it's getting to the point where I'm just wondering if the devs were programming this game in a way where, like, okay, you're going to push this block and it's going to move, you're going to be able to, like, run in speed, and they implement it and they get in game. It's like, why is he moving so slow? We don't understand. And that's how all the coding was done. Was just, we didn't intend it. Every time we program it, it just comes out like this.
That's what they call immersion gameplay.
Why
design
the
something
fuck
you
did
don't
you
know what's
suddenly...
going to happen?
Why was your landing sound so fucking loud that one time as well?
This game's kind of unbelievable.
Like, I feel like we're 6 degrees away from getting a fucking previs cutscene.
Just teleported right in front of me. I just kicked her right in the face.
Like, it is actually falling apart. We're gonna start seeing animated storyboards soon, with like Microsoft Sam dialogue.
You ever wait? Did you see that that previs like deleted scene from that one Star Wars movie where it was just like JPEGs flying around?
Yes.
Oh
yeah.
No,
yeah.
I'll look into it though. I mean, the closest I know to that is the infamous Tom Cruise Mummy film trailer.
Wow! Wow! Wow!
It's in our server somewhere. It might be in You Throw Dark.
That and the leaked version of the first Wolverine film, where like leaked without the CG being done.
Didn't Minecraft also have that? The Minecraft
I didn't
movie
know
had
that.
like a unfinished version that leaked.
Okay, I don't know that. I do know that Cats, the movie, released officially unfinished and got patched.
I do remember that, yeah.
And I think I specifically watched the unpatched version based on like how horrendous some of the CG stuff was in that film.
Jodariel says
Hard
it's
to
moving
tell
pictures.
that movie.
Folks, join the Discord server, please.
I hope you can still get a hold of that unfinished Wolverine cut.
That's real film preservation right there.
Yeah. Oh, Jodariel's in chat says, I brought the DVD for the film and it was that unfinished film. Was that a bootleg or did they just really fuck up?
Okay, so back where I was earlier. So I am meant to be up here. This door doesn't open.
But, no, doors are fake in this universe. They're just like relics of an old world. No one remembers how they work anymore.
Hey, game. Wait. Okay. Huh? No.
Mm-hmm.
Very necessary.
I, again, couldn't even tell this is... I thought you'd come from this way. God, this is just becoming that sewer area from Dark Souls, isn't it? What's it called? It's where the
There's a lot of sewer areas.
Where the undead dragon is that you fight. Is it the
No, you don't fight an undead dragon in Blighttown or any of the other.
No, not Blighttown. It's the one you get to from the bird.
Oh no, you're talking about the place where you fight the gaping dragon.
Yes.
That's fuck. Why can't I remember the name of it?
Yeah.
One of those things where you put me on the spot, I'll just forget it.
But yeah, it's just turning into that area. I mean, this game's got
depths,
hollow.
the depths.
Yeah, it is just the depths. Yeah, I thought that. What?
Whoops.
I thought that at first, but it sounded too generic. But I can't shake the feeling that Miyazaki might have played this game because it has the hollowed and it has the sewers. And it has the ragdolling.
We saw feet.
Miyazaki admits in tell-all interview, yeah, every idea I had, I stole from Damnation, 2009 Damnation. I was a big Unreal Tournament fan. I've been following the mod.
Yeah.
You know what I was going to reference earlier when you were looking at those that real shitty texture on the ground, like out of bounds, but it was still in very visible sight. You were looking at that, and it's like, this is like, you try hard in this. I was going to say, Dark Souls has areas. If you go and you look just out of bounds in your view, it's like the shittiest textures ever.
Yeah, no, Dark Souls loves to do the sensor scales, look where you're going, where you've come from.
So yet another thing that he got inspiration from was shitty out of bounds textures.
We're fucking on to you, Miyazaki.
Like, I'm joking, but it's like, it still sounds believable, and I hate that. There's too many parallels. Now we just need an amazing chest ahead, and then it'll be complete.
Just wait till we pick up the last weapon in this game, the Heavenly Greatsword, or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah.
The Moonlight Greatsword.
Oh yeah, there just needs to be a few more Berserk references.
We already have a one-armed character, so that's halfway there.
Yeah, but no one with a giant sword.
The Confederate Ninja had a sword for a while.
Yeah, but you know, it wasn't like a Zweihander like size one.
That's true.
I really want to find a historian or weapon expert who could tell me how impractical Zweihanders are, because they seem cool, but I bet they were fucking useless.
I have seen people who talk about swords like in an actual historical context, and no, not useless, just situational. But for the situation they're used for, very useful.
That situation is looking cool as fuck.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was trying to think what that situation would be. Because I imagine
making
at that
people
size,
not want to fuck with you is actually one of them.
Yeah, I could see that. Because I can't imagine it's a slashing weapon at a certain point. It's more about the weight.
If you want some information on it, I would check out. I believe the YouTube name is like Robin Swords. I think if you look up Robin Swords and Zweihander, he has some videos about the actual historical use of that.
Yep.
I don't know, that's one of my vices, I think, is actually looking at sword YouTube. I think it's just kind of interesting for, I think HEMA stuff, historical European martial arts is interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, my vice is just doing drugs, so, you know, it's which one is...
No, history is cool. It's almost like we should study and preserve all history and not just tell our version of events.
Oh, there she is.
Off she goes.
She'd been, like, gone for, like, so long, I just assumed that we had, like, moved past her, but...
I guess we're technically out the sewer and in the waterworks now. At this point. I was going to say, they actually... This is a proper sewer level. The early ones were just teasers for a sewer level, I guess.
Also, last point of the Zweihander things that you're asking, they're also not that heavy. They're like 4 to 5 pounds.
Just a sec.
Oh, okay. They look heavy, though.
I'm still in a sewer. Damnation.
Oh, if you have the camera just right.
Yeah, I'm hoping you can... A little up. Oh.
Yeah. It looks like it's a transitional thing. You have to be moving it to get it.
Yep. Let justice roll down like waters.
Oh no, I guess that wasn't
famous saying. That classic phrase.
Okay, I guess they're really into Poseidon down here.
We're finally here and they're waiting for us?
Ooh. Got a fight ahead of us. I'll give it a go. But first, maybe I can grab anything good. Can I get the drop on them in some sort of way?
Without heavy artillery, it's hopeless.
They're trying to convince us not to fight. Odd for this game. This seems doable. It seems like all I have to do is just shoot this tank here. Yeah.
I always find it annoying in games where they're like, you can't do this fight. It's impossible. Just run away. When it's like, you have proven that you are super capable just through normal gameplay of taking care of this situation.
Oh, there you go. She is
that's
down. Aha, showed you then.
That's super doable.
I am curious though, if you could just entirely skip that encounter, because it's not something we've really tried.
Here and they're waiting for us?
Alright, let's see what's intended. But my only issue there was bad collision. They're really like not wanting me to go this way.
Well, the way you went before looked like you could have climbed a pole to reach the ladder. Also, the way she reads that line, I don't know if that was intended to be a question.
Do they just mean this when they talk about heavy artillery? I just talk about the rocket launcher. Is this what they mean?
I bet that's what they mean.
Look at this guy taking a dip in the pool.
Jojo in chat asks, in reference to unwinnable, well, not unwinnable fights, but fights the game claims are unwinnable, but you can. Is that better or worse than boss fights that you can win but lose in a cutscene? I would say that is better. Yeah, fights you win, but in canon you weren't supposed to. It always looks awkward. Like, at that point, don't make the fight win. Like, don't make the fight like instant. Like you take one hit and you die, or do what Devil May Cry 5 did, where there's an Easter egg where you can win the unwinnable fight.
I was playing a Final Fantasy game, as I've been doing a lot of. But I was playing one like yesterday, and I was up against the boss, and I did jump. So my guy is like off screen. And then the boss turns out to be one of those unwinnable boss fights because he does like a move that does 9999 damage to everybody. Except for my guy who jumped. Because he's not on the screen anymore. And the game's like, oh, we can't go on. None of us are standing. It's like, no, I have someone in the air right now who is on his way down with a sword to pluck this guy in the head. I'm fine. I don't need you to move the fight along.
Yeah, no, I think the invincible fights that happen in gameplay in RPGs might be one of the worst places to do that. Because you can waste resources on them.
There's also the idea of, like, if you lose one of those fights too early, you just lose. You have to do well enough to lose later.
Yep. Or, I don't remember what game does this, but some games do this, where you have to beat the gameplay sequence that in cutscene you're going to lose. But if you die in the gameplay sequence,
you die for real.
Like 99.9% of players will never run into it, but in original Silent Hill 2, if you play in the hard mode, there's a scene where you and Maria are being chased by Pyramid Head. If you play in the hard, Pyramid Head can actually kill Maria. I won't say, well, I guess I've already spoiled it, shit, but if you beat that sequence, she still dies, so it's really strange that you game over if it doesn't go right. But again, like, that's only if you're playing on hard mode.
Hold on. I'll be right there.
So I guess we are really going this overly circuitous route instead of engaging in what is like a medium difficulty fight. Like, I know for a fact I could have taken care of those guys after like 2 more attempts.
Nope.
Sorry about
They just love warping this character now. I wonder if there would have been... Well, that would have been a cool thing if there was extra dialogue if you had done the fight.
I guess it would have ultimately been for nothing. I guess it wouldn't have taken us anywhere.
Can you zoom in on the enemies on the ground as well? Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if that gun up there was an enemy who was like wasn't rendered anymore. Hang on, when did they get in there? I swear they did not start the encounter in the pool.
I'm just gonna... Just to demonstrate. And take a breather.
Yeah. Funny enough, you're actually not taking that much splash damage. I guess just the way splash damage works in this game, the ledge blocks a lot of it.
Like, there's even explosive barrels here I could have used somewhere in the fight if I had so esteemingly chose.
Maybe, yeah. If, again, maybe it was you could do the fight and there would have been extra dialogue.
I wonder if I can still get it just for killing everyone. If I can just get this last guy who's behind the tree.
Yeah.
That's all of them.
The problem there is that you know, because they were doing that idea in engine, they couldn't have put hundreds of enemies there. You would have had to have done that in a cutscene or something, but that's why you would have done that in a cutscene. And said, oh yeah, you can't go this way.
Well, that was the fight that we absolutely had to circumvent. Easily solved with a sniper rifle like every other encounter in this game.
Also, if they just put more robots there, like only having 2 is... Like they can be tough, but if there was 10 of them, then I probably would have said, okay, yeah, this might be theoretically possible, but not worth doing. Oh, no, I think... I saw it. Okay, let's see. Yeah, go forward, drop down here, left.
Up, yep.
Yeah. Again, it's a very brown game, so... Oh, they have got more robots.
Uh-oh. Bad time to get stuck in geometry. Oh! That got me.
Yeah. Again, yeah, Splash is inconsistent. I think as long as there's objects in front of you, that will absorb it. Ooh, yes. Oh. God, the damage blur is so bad.
Oh, it's awful.
Yeah.
All I need to do is like just pop a couple shots from an oblique angle and...
I will say, the original Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 had really bad low health screen effects.
Yeah, the jelly jam all over the screen.
I always thought it looked like, and it's really... This is very specific, but when I say it'll make sense. Because you'll sometimes do it in art, especially in school when you're younger, of like putting paint on a toothbrush and then like running your finger along it so it like sprays.
Yeah, like
onto
splatter
the canvas.
paint.
Yeah, it looked like that to me. It's like, this doesn't look like blood. This looks like someone using
Some
the
Jackson
toothbrush
Pollock
method.
on your screen.
Yeah. Nice.
For whatever reason, I was half expecting there to be another one of these doors immediately on the other side of it. I thought they were just going to be like, and that's one, and let's open up the second one.
No, not quite. No, I was expecting the game to pause and load again. Yeah, they love their big penisy cannons.
You know, I don't want to play any more of this right now.
Okay.
I'm just like, yeah, you know, that's
I got
enough
places to
progress.
be tomorrow.
Yeah. I mean, I'm assuming it's checkpointed. Let's see where the last checkpoint was.
Yeah.
Boo.
I do want to see where we are, though.
It's right before this fight again. So
Okay, yeah, I
fine.
think there's enough. Yeah. There's one more very big act after this one, so...
Well, it's something to look forward to in our last episode of this playthrough coming soon, where maybe or maybe we won't bother getting the online co-op or online multiplayer working for it. But first, so any thoughts at this point in the game? Let me ask this, because I know it's like the third episode in. You know, what is there to say we haven't said already?
Yeah.
I would say that this game is definitely like falling apart at the seams, right? Like the deeper in we get, the less finished it feels.
Yeah.
It's definitely palpable at this point that this is where they, you know, it's not speculation to say that this game was unfinished at a moment in time, that when Blue Omega were taken off of it and development duties were handed over to Point of View, that what their job was effectively to do was to take what had been done and stitch together into a final product, stitch together into a quote-unquote completed game. Like, it's ultimately like that's the process. So in the process of doing that, they are rearranging levels, whole set pieces, whole narrative arcs, moving around dialogue, moving around the layouts of levels, recycling environments to pad out gameplay at least a little bit more, to pad out levels, to the point where they're too long, honestly. And so the end result is a game that like is ultimately as uneven as a process like that is always going to entail. And you know, when you are stuck in that sort of rut, the obvious thing to do is to front load the game, is to put the most complete sections up front, which is helpful because, you know, usually it's not that games are developed chronologically necessarily, but it is like, you know, design 101 to make the opening of your game exciting, to have, you know, like the best bits up front to hook players.
Yeah, that's usually what's worked on the longest, is like opening levels.
Yeah, because it sets a tone. It sets a pace. It sets all this stuff up. So, you know, having the opening be the best part, then, you know, the peters off, you know, midway through the game, you'll have some sort of moment that, like, you know, gets people reinvested in the game, right? You have some, like, big action set piece or big plot twist that reinvigorates the plot. And then, you know, you taper off and taper off and taper off again. Then you have an exciting conclusion. And that's how you build an action game. That's how you pace it out. That's how you dole out, you know, the highs and lows of it. But when you're constructing it from literal scraps, and it is much harder to do that, and it is also, like, you know, you are up against the clock, you know, you have the gun pointed at you, proverbial gun pointed at you, like, as far as, like, getting this thing done on time, under budget, you're going to, as the game gets deeper, as you get closer to that ending part, you're being a lot loosey-gooseier with it. You're probably of the opinion as a developer that by this point, people who are committed to this game are committed to this game. If they made it past the halfway point, they already know what to expect. We can cut some corners here. We can be a little more sloppy in our assembly of this, and we have a little more leeway to do so, because to get to this point would require such a significant time investment that people who are willing to look the other way are going to look the other way. People who are, you know, already hate the game by this point aren't going to be impressed by anything we do at this point. So, like, structurally, like, you know, it makes sense why a game like this gets worse as it goes along, given all of that. That being said, I wasn't expecting it to be this bad. I was not expecting it to be this lazy. I was not expecting it to be this half-finished, to where, you know, earlier on we would laugh whenever a character would teleport, and we still are kind of laughing, but it happens so frequently now. There are so many sections where they do not bother even attempting to have your partners follow you along through these large expanses, where, you know, like, they should, because they are half the time how you figure out how to do this parkour, how to do the platforming, where you need to go. So they're just depriving you of that asset and having them instead, you reach the end of this long, convoluted section, this sewer maze, only to have your character, your companion, appear in front of you to teleport so egregiously after having been completely absent for upwards of 10 minutes. And you can't help but notice it. You can't help but not be privy to that. You can't, be like, oh, wait a minute. Did that just happen? Am I second guessing myself? Am I tripping? No, it's like, it's obvious. It's patently obvious what they're doing. It's the endless levels. The endless sections of level, where it is the same room copied and pasted, or the same tunnel, the same rooftops, the same barren rooftops, copied and pasted 20 times in a row, constituting what, you know, I will, you know, very sarcastically call an action set piece on the motorbike. It's below the bare minimum. We are well and truly beyond the pale here. And yet, I need to know how much further they can fall. I need to know if they even make a token effort in the last act, in the upcoming final level, to turn the ship around, to right the wrongs, to have some sort of, like, you know, positive ending, some sort of send-off that sends the folk home happy, or if it's just going to be as incomplete and anticlimactic and unfinished as everything leading up to it. That's my thoughts on it. Anything to add, anyone?
No, I think that's that covers it. Yeah, it's in that train wreck of you can't look away from territory at this point for me.
I think that this is one of those 7th gen third-person shooters that were 6 hours long, and this is somehow like 3 or 4 times that long.
Yeah. I imagine because this was like the tail end of, oh, you need a campaign to be like this minimum set of time kind of mentality. I feel like that explains a lot of the padding. Like this is right around the time when you couldn't get away with something just being 4 or 6 hours, especially with the whole upfront retail cost and things like that. So a lot is just, well, gotta make it longer.
In what ways they chose to do so.
Yeah.
And how much more lies ahead. At least 1 episode's worth. At least. Maybe a little less than 1 episode's worth. Who's to say? If we can find a way to contrive some multiplayer, that might be a fun little experience. But, every time we promise we're going to do that, we never come through with it. So, we'll see. We'll see where the road ahead takes us. But for now, that'll do it for this episode. For now, I say, folks, thanks for tuning in to this, the 3rd episode of Damnation, our ongoing playthrough. Thank you to those of you who have stuck it out. As these playthroughs, as these multi-part playthroughs go on, and the numbers are whittled further and further down, and you can tell who's stuck around from the beginning, because there ain't no one new getting onboarded on episode 3 of 4, right? But it's always fascinating to me. It is, the folk who stick around this long are diehards, are true bad game connoisseurs, and we do thank you for coming along on this ride with us. I'm fascinated by this game still. There's so many great moments of comedy, of purely ironic comedy happening in it, so I'm still having a good time with it, ultimately, and I hope the audience at home is too. I hope my 2 co-commentators to the right of me, Charkie and Johnny, are still having a good time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, was that a prompt? Yeah.
Great. You sound so enthusiastic. It's so natural. You were so chomping at the bits to tell me how excited you were, so I really believe it. Anyhow, we should do the thing at the end of the show where we tell you what we're going to be streaming soon in the near future, and so on and so forth. Saturday, August 1st, you can join us for a Games from a Hat, one I will not be around for. Charky Sid, I believe. And do you know what console you will be picking Games from a Hat for?
I believe it'll be the Nintendo Entertainment System.
Very good. NES games that you've never played nor heard of before, presumably. Close enough, anyway. Always a good time. Please to tune in, check it out. Long way to return. We haven't done Games from a Hat in a minute, so it's good to have it back. Good to have Charky back to put that segment on. Monday, August 3rd, will be a casual Monday, the show in which we play not-so-bad games, shoot the shit a little more casually, so on and so forth. Tuesday, August 4th, is still pending on the calendar here. We will figure something out a little closer to showtime. Let us cook. It's always something on the Bad Game Hall of Fame. And Thursday, August 6th, should be the conclusion to this, our playthrough of Damnation. With any luck at all. I think you can join us Saturday, August 8th, for the advent of Adver Games, our new long-form program. Assuming I have it ready to go. That'll be our new long-form series, checking out the history of Adver Games. Kind of in the title, isn't it? So please to tune in for whatever we put on that Saturday, but hopefully it's that, with any luck at all. And that's as far ahead into the future as I am able to look. Hey, if you like what you saw here tonight, consider joining the Discord server. That's discord.gg/BGHOF, a community of connoisseurs. Talk good games, bad games, every game between, things that aren't games. But we know you're there for the games. We know you're there for the Bad Game Club, which is wrapping up for the month of July. We're playing Breakout for the PlayStation 1. Johnny, have you determined our next game of the month for the Bad Game Club?
I will do by August.
Very good. It's always something on the Bad Game Club for folk to commiserate over in the community, to share their tips and tricks, to suffer like we do, so on and so forth. If you really like what you saw here tonight, you might consider financially supporting the show by subscribing on Twitch, pledging on Patreon, or becoming a member on YouTube, and or all the above. Will grant you access over on the Discord server to a Patreon Saints channel, wherein you can vote in polls to determine which playthroughs we do, like this one here was patron voted. You can make suggestions to help steer the direction of the show. You can gain access to exclusive content, primarily by way of VODs at this current juncture, primarily by way of our Casual Mondays archive, nearing 190 hours of exclusive VOD content by that show's backlog alone. We are working on further financial incentives, so on and so forth. And we do appreciate those of you who are able to support us in that way, who see fit to, who like us, you really like us well enough to throw some money our way, keep us in bad games, keep the Schadenfreude going. We do genuinely appreciate you helping keep the lights on here at the Bad Game Hall of Fame Enterprises. Now, if you can't financially support us, we completely understand. If you're still looking for a way to help out the show that is free, might recommend going over to our YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/@BadGameHallOfFame, and check out our suggested viewing playlist on there. That is 20 hand-picked episodes that we think make for some of the best onboarding after this here show of ours, fit the show of folk you know who might go for video game stream archives in the 3 to 4 hour range. Or maybe, you know, someone who is really into steam-powered dirigibles. Not necessarily a steampunk. I think we burned them on the first episode of this. I think we alienated all the steampunk. So link into this third episode in progress, and it's telling them there's cool blimps in it. There's not. But hey, we gotta get our views up somehow, right? We need an injection of views in the last quarter of this playthrough. We leave it to your discretion, dear viewers. It's getting a little piratey there, dear viewers. Let's raid Mail City, who is playing Eek the Cat, which we recently played, which we recently suffered through. So please let them know we sent you and that we have suffered like they have, playing this goddamn escort mission in the game.
They're on level 2, I see.
Yes, they are. That will do it for us here at the Bad Game Hall of Fame. Again, thank you. I have been Cannonball Cassidy.
I've been surprise ex-girlfriend boss fight Charkie.
And I've been a train with no tracks, Johnny Baghead.
Very good. We will catch all y'all later on down the line. And until next time, bye-bye.
Good night, everybody.
Toodles!